Welcome back, friends. Let us start. So, welcome back, friends. Let us start. So, I was telling about three revolutions. We were seeing about first revolution where data became dynamic, so is Excel. So, Excel has brought in this dynamic array concept because data was already dynamic. So, data became dynamic, so is Excel. So, we had got some few functions related to array. So, let me try to prepare one full-fledged report and see how it is working. So, dynamic. Next month onwards we don't do anything, and any kind of analysis also I can do whatever you are doing in pivot table only, but in a different way. Please watch. Okay. And pivot table, why we cannot use it? Pivot table still we are using. It doesn't mean that pivot table we are not using. So pivot table features itself, there's a very big area that we can learn, but repeatedly if you are doing anything, don't do it. That's the point. Okay. So use the pivot table for analysis, not for reporting purpose. Okay. So let me try to create a small report. Please see this. So I am going to a new sheet. Let me first of all tell about the report. The report I am going to prepare by formulas is I am going to let the user to select any state. If they are selecting a state, then they can find out all the cities along with the sales, profit percentage, and I want to tell about top 3 cities in that state. Okay. So it is actually state based report. Any state if I am selecting, automatically I want to get the city and then sales, profit percentage and top 3. Okay. So what I am doing is 1 minute. Okay, you can put that wire. Give me that wire, sir. Put this in this in charge. Charger will be for more than 3 hours, not a problem. This one, fast charger only. So first of all I am writing what are the states available. Okay. So already we were seeing same thing I am doing, sort of unique. So sort, unique, filter, only the 3 functions. Okay. Remember what are the 3 functions? Sort, unique, filter. Entire data processing you can do. So sort of, unique of, order table, state. Now you will get what? All the states duplicates are removed and sorted. So now I will get all the states list. Can you see that? So sort of, unique of, order table, state will give me what? Entire list of states. I'll give the formula here. I'll give some color coding also. If you want to follow, you can do. So this is the formula I have entered, and this is yellow color cell. For yellow color cell, I am using yellow color formula. Okay. Hope you can follow. Next formula, I am going to enter select a state. I am telling the user to select a state. Okay. Any state you select. Likewise, if you are having tally account, you select any account, then that ledger, whatever the transaction, any audit exception you can see. Okay. So select a state. So how to select a state? Here we are using multiple data, that is multiple features of Excel. Okay. Not only array feature, I am utilizing other features also. Okay. I am going to data validation. So in the data validation, instead of any value, I am selecting a list, because where is our list? Alabama, Arizona is a list. So from the list only I want to select something. Okay. Let me do it again for you. Please here. Go to data validation. If you click on the data validation, the system will ask, will you accept any value? No, I am not going to accept any value. I am going to select a list. These are all old features. So in the list, I am going to say equal to this state and then hash. If I am putting a hash, what happens? From the first cell, whatever may be the list of states become the state. If anyone is adding another state, I am not even bothered. Okay. That's why I am saying one time only we are writing anything or doing anything. So once let me try to copy it for you, which formula I have written. Okay. This is the only formula I have written for data validation list. So once I have done it, you are getting a combo box. So this is the formula I have entered in the combo box. Okay. Now I can select any state now, Alabama, Arizona, whatever it is. And if people are adding another state, I will get it also. So let us select Alabama. For if I am selecting Alabama, I want the list of all the cities in Alabama, sales, profit, profit percentage, top 3 cities. Okay. If I can do that, that is full-fledged report. Okay. So now what I am doing is give a heading first. Okay. Cities, sales, profit, profit percentage. Okay. So these 4 columns I want to calculate. Okay. Now to get the cities, I am using this formula. Okay. I'll give all the formulas with color coding. You will easily can follow even after the class is over. So let us say equal to sort of, unique of, filter. These 3 formulas only we are using regularly. Sort of, unique of, first it is filtering, then removing the duplicates, then sorting. Okay. So sort of, unique of, filter. What I want to filter? Order table cities. So I want to filter the city where order table state is equal to this Alabama. Okay. So once I have told this is Alabama's list only I want, then the system is creating the list like this. So if I select instead of Alabama another state, what will happen, friends? Arizona state is coming, whatever may be the state. Okay. So everything is dynamic, sir. That's why it is data became dynamic, so is Excel. Let me give the formula. So this is the formula I have used for getting the list of cities. I'll give some color coding. So let us say green color formula, green color cell. Okay. So then comes sales. If I want to calculate the sales, for this city only I want to calculate the sales, right? Equal to sum ifs. Sum ifs of what? Order table sales. Sum ifs is again an old formula. So I want to calculate the order table sales where first criteria is order table city. If the city is equal to this hash, and let us say stat is equal to this. Okay. Such a kind of formulas have you written before? Please think about it. Okay. So now you can see entire Alabama states sales. Okay. This is the formula I'll give you. So any doubts, please ask. You can stop me. So this is the sales formula. City is equal to Auburn and state is equal to Alabama. That's what I'm asking. So blue color cell, blue color formula. See 3 formulas creating this report. Okay. Then profit. I can just copy the formula. Instead of sales, if I put profit, what will come? Instead of sales, I am putting profit here. So just to change the formula to profit. You are getting profit total. If I want the profit percentage equal to, see the power, this hash divided by this hash. Once I press enter, I am getting profit percentage, sir. Okay. See the power of these guys. How beautiful, sir. Such a kind of things we might not have even thought about it before. Okay. That's what Excel has brought in now today using the dynamic array. Have I ever used dollar symbol, sir? F4 key. See the power. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Totally changed. Excel has changed a lot of things. Okay. Let us say pink. Here also some purple or pink. Okay. So if I change anything, what will happen, sir? Alabama to anything. Okay. So if I say Arizona is having only these many cities. But if I say California may be having hundreds of cities. Okay. So let us say California and see what is happening. Okay. For California, it is calculating this much. Okay. So that's why I'm saying totally the report is dynamic. Okay. Okay. So let me say bold. We have done at least one point of report. Okay. If you change any state, you will get city wise, sales, profit and profit percentage, just by how many formulas, friends? You can see the colors. So now I want to do, report preparation is over, but I want to present the report. I want to present the report also in a beautiful way. So report preparation is okay. Let me present the data also. So when I am presenting the data, sales and profit, I am going to make it as total also. Put this here. Let me put the total here. So what is the total of this California sales? Okay. That let us make it as sum of, sorry. Every formula becomes an array formula. Sum of this hash. I don't require where the ends. Okay. Control shift down arrow, right arrow, forget. Starting the first cell. So if I copy and paste here, what will happen? Automatically there will be profits. If I want percentage, I will say this divided by this. That's all. So now we have calculated profit percentage also. Let me format it in a proper way. So since California, some cities may be having, states may be having so many cities, I am dragging for more than 200 records. Okay? So I am trying to drag more than 100, so that sometimes it may be more. So that's why for formatting, I am making more than 100. Okay, 200 lines. Let us make it as currency with 2 decimals. Okay, let me reduce the decimals. For profit percentage also, I am making maybe until 200. I am trying to drag it. Okay. So here also I am making profit percentage as a percentage with 2 decimals. Percentage with 2 decimals. So now my report is somewhat seeable, okay, formatted, but still it is not completed. I want to make a border. If I am making a border like a table, if I go it for 200 items, it will be awkward, because without data, if there is a border, it will be confusing. So that is why now I am going to use conditional formatting. Please see here how I am doing. So you please see my first cell, E8. All these are old concept only. E8 means what? First cell. For the first cell, whatever the formula I am writing, that will be applicable for every cell. Okay. So I am selecting the entire data as usual until 300. Okay. So I am trying to until 200. So page down. So until 200 I am selecting. But the border I am not applying immediately. I am going to the first cell. Can you see what is my first cell address? My first cell address is E8. Whatever I am doing for E8 will be applicable for everything. See the power of Excel's conditional formatting. I am going to conditional formatting. These things will not work for me. That's why I am creating my own new rule. I am going for a new rule where use a formula to determine which cell to format. I am writing only this formula, equal to, if it is not a blank only, I want to format. So not is blank. These are all old formulas only. Not is blank. Friends, Excel is having 300 plus function. For you only I am saying. So Excel is having 300 plus functions. Out of these 300 plus functions, except one category, we chartered ones are using, sir. See, how will you identify a person as a carpenter, sir? By seeing a person, how will you identify him as a carpenter? Yes, sir. Sir is saying, what is that? He will be having pencil in a ear, in his hair, okay? If he is keeping like this, that means what? He may be a carpenter, okay? How will you identify a person as a tailor? He will be making an inch tape, okay? He will also keep what? Pen here, but he will be having inch tape. How will you identify a person as a doctor? If I am coming with a stethoscope in the morning, what will you think? Why Ratnagiri sir is coming with a stethoscope, okay? So every professional is identified by the tools they are using, boss. How will you identify a person as a CA? He will not smile, sir. He won't have hair. If he won't have hair, otherwise the hair will be like this. Yeah. He will be wearing spectacles, sir. He will be having some kind of stomach. By that way we can identify CA. No, na? Every professional is identified by the tools you are using. CS can be identified by how you are a master in CA, Excel. Okay. See, example I'll tell you, friends. Doctor, when he puts a stethoscope, he becomes a doctor. When he removes it, he becomes a father for his son or whatever it is. Okay. Once he put the stethoscope, he becomes doctor. Can you see that? Likewise, when I am going to my office, first software product I am running is Excel, sir. Before shutting down, I am closing Excel, shutting the system, and then going to home. Just like doctor, I am using what? Excel. Let me make one statement, okay? Excel is having all the functionalities of a chartered accountant. And chartered accountant is the only professional who can make use of all the functionalities of Excel. See, other professionals are also using Excel, but not this much extensive. If you have started using all the functionalities in Excel, you will be awakened, you will be opened, okay? Suptesh Jagrati, you will be awakened, okay? So just like our motto. So Excel is having all the functionalities of a CA. CA is the only professional who can make use of Excel properly. That is why Excel and CA are made for each other or mad for each other, okay? So totally our entire life is we are living with the Excel only. If I go through any YouTube channel, sir, I am with Lotus 123 and then Claris Works and then LibreOffice Calc, then Excel. So my journey is along with the electronic spreadsheet since 1996 I have passed CA. So now I am telling, when I am seeing any YouTube video, I will be always having inferiority complex. After seeing the video, you might not have seen that feature before. Lakhs of people have developed Excel and crores of people are using it, okay? Every day people are inventing a new feature which can be combined with another feature. What can we do? So that is why simply one feature is not enough. Combination of, see, can you see it? Combination of conditional formatting, data validation and dynamic array, all these things put together, it becomes a report, okay? So individually if you know the feature, that is one level. But combination of features, if you know, that becomes what? Still next level, okay? You will be becoming a master. So if you are asking what are the various levels in Excel, I can say first level is user. First level is user, okay? Beginner. Once you learnt about absolute reference, relative reference, mixed reference, VLOOKUP, you will be having so much of happiness. Oh, whatever I can do in Excel, that is user, okay? After user, you are having expert. Who is an expert? Experienced, 3 years, 4 years, articleship completion period, okay? Final level students. They are all experienced. We can call them as experts. But after expert, we are having masters. Who can be a master? Who can be a master, friends? Who can be a master? I will tell you. Sitting from my chair, I should tell my article to clerk, this is the mistake you are doing. Go to that menu, click that, and then you will get it. If you want to tell that, first of all, you should know it or not. All the other features, what will be the error coming, what are the various problems you will face, that if I know, then I can tell to others, I can command others, I become what? Master. Chartered accountants are masters. You need not be you should not be an expert. You should be the next level. What are the errors will come? What are the various combinations? Where and all I can do? All these things. That is master. Then comes grandmaster. Masters of masters, okay? So then comes great grandmaster. Master, grandmasters of grandmasters. Then comes Excel gurus. Excel gurus. They are living in a different level, sir. Their entire life is what? Like this guru, okay? That I am saying now. Excel guru. His entire life is only Excel. Every nook and corner he may be knowing. Okay? So I may be in the level of master to grandmaster, okay? Between that I am here, okay? Anyway, so now let us try to learn about what? This particular feature. Not of is blank of E8. This is the only formula you have to know. Not of is blank of E8, okay? If it is not a blank only, I want to format, okay? So if I copy this, let me try to copy the formula for you so that I can show it, okay? So not of is blank of E8, which is the first cell, I want to format with the border, with the outline. So once I have given it, friends, see the power of this amazing thing, okay? Automatically it is bordered. If I am saying California, Alabama, until Alabama only it will be formatting. So if I want to go to California, friends, until California it will be formatting, okay? So see the beauty. That's all, friends. So the report will be automatically neat also, okay? So now this is the formula I have entered for you. not of is blank of first cell. That is enough. Okay. So now we have done this one report. Let us make it as bold. Which are all the things I want to bold? Let me bold it. Okay. Now the report is somewhat okay. I want to make top 3 also. Okay. You need not do it. I will share this file with you. Don't worry. You please go through. You try to create your own report from Tally or whatever it is. Any report that you are regularly preparing, try to start doing it. Only 3 formulas. What are the formulas? Sort, unique, filter. Second time, third time, you will easily get it. Not a problem. So the last one is top 3 sales. Please see the power of this. I will copy. I am pasting it here. So I want these are all 4 arrays. Can you see that? This is one array, this is another array, this is another array, this is another array. How to make it as a single array? Because I want to arrange by descending order and I want to take only top 3. So if I want to arrange, I want to sort. Okay, so let me make it as a single array. These are all 4 arrays. How to make it as a single array? Equal to this also I can do. This hash to this hash, just like any other range. Just like any other range I can give, or I can use H stack of this cache, comma, this cache, comma, this cache, comma, I can do. Once I press enter, I am getting the entire thing as an array. So let me try to show the formula for you. So let us say this is equal to sort. I want to sort this entire array by second column, which is sales. So second column in descending order. Now what I will get, sir? I have got the entire sales in descending order. So I can arrange by loan accounts, I can arrange by loan amount, I can arrange by interest rate, anything we can do. So I want top 3 loans, I want top 3 sales, I want top 5, okay, anything. So let us put the number 3 here, I want top 3. So let me write the today's formula equal to take. Take is a function, how many records you want to take. So another function I am telling, take. So take how many records? I want only 3 records. The 3 I am entering here. Okay. So that if I enter 4, I will get top 4. See the power, sir? I will always get top 3 only. And if I want 5 records, I will say 5. If I want top 2 records, I will get 2. If I want top 3, I will get top 3 always. If I want bottom 3, put -3. You will be amazed by Excel today. Okay, -3 means bottom, ordinary 3 means top. Top or bottom, anything you can select. So let us say top 3. Since I want only top 3, I am making it as 3, and then let us try to format it also same way. And let me select this and make it as, sorry, these two are currency. Format it properly. Currency with 0 decimals. What happened? Okay, 0 decimals, and this one is profit percentage with 2 decimals. So this is what I have done. So I think you may be thinking the problem is over, solved. So top 3 sales. But there is one climax. Okay, let me put the climax and then we will close this one revolution. We will go for the second and third revolution. Okay, so I am selecting only this area, sir. Okay, so today the concept is data visualization. Always visualize the data so that when you see the visual, you should get the number. When you get the number, you should see the visual, because our brain is visual brain. 60 to 75% of our brain is visual. So if I can convert to infographics, so my humble request again, I was already telling you to search about one word. What is that? Data storytelling. Now I am giving another word to search, infographics. So information, how will you provide in graphics? So today IPL, why people are very much fond of IPL? Because not of the game. In between they are saying so many graphs, okay? How many sixes? This side how many sixes? What is the speed the six is going? Okay, all these are what? Inducing you to see again and again and again and again. Okay, so that is the concept of information providing in the form of graphics. So how can I give that infographics in finance? My humble request again, search, and I will give you another word to search for it. You will be definitely thanking me. And the youngsters, definitely if you go for an interview, they will ask this question: financial modeling using Excel. Financial modeling. Have you done any financial modeling? They will ask. You will say, is it so? What is that? If you are asking like that, what will happen, friends? So my humble request, financial modeling using Excel. Search about it. Whenever you are free, learn. Whenever you are free, invest your time. Then you will reap. Okay, that's the point. So financial modeling, dashboarding, data storytelling, infographics, data visualization, all these are today's hot topics. Okay. Visualize the data. Okay, I will try to show you one of my project also. You will see. So I have selected this, friends. I am going for sales and profit. So let us go for insert data visual, which is the bar chart. So bar chart is actually very much useful to show top or bottom. Do you want to see a video, friends? Want to see a video? Okay. So I am going to search about bar racing websites. Okay, not car racing, bar racing. Okay, bar racing websites. Okay, I hope your internet is fast, sir. Let us see. So let me go to this video. Just to watch it for 3 minutes. So the first website was American Online, okay? AOL, very famous in this world, okay? 1993. Until now, Google is not even born. Okay? Google is not even born, sir. 2003 only Google born. Okay. Okay. So here comes Google. Okay. Once Android has come, Google speed, please see that. Still Yahoo got beaten Google one time, but after that not possible. American Online, sir, AOL. So this is the time Yahoo got beaten. After Google had come with Android, please hear. Until now Android has not come. Okay. Now Android has come. Facebook is giving a second, okay? It has given a very, very tough fight. But they can't beat Google. After that, again, very, very good jump has happened. Okay? Google is as of now number 1. Please see how it has been another jump is there. Okay? Because other Instagram, other social media has come. So Facebook has got one. Okay. Yes, sir. Netflix is also coming. Even phone websites are also coming. Now, balance, you can see it in your home. Now friends, what I want to say here, you should not watch like this. You should show it to your client like this. Top 10 clients for the top 10 customers for the last 20 years. If it is very hard to prepare like this, friends, how come these many videos are here? Please see here, okay? These many videos, how it comes, okay? See, if it is preparing is not that much hard, friends. I have shown to my clients Python, Power BI, every R language, everything is having it. Power BI is straight away having it. You can put timeline, you please put, automatically it will go through. Top 10 customers, top 10 products, top 10 loan accounts. So how it is moving, okay? Which customer was in the top 10, but why it is not here? I would ask, why AOL has gone down? I would ask. So that is why, friends, top 3 if I want to show, we have to use bar chart. For that purpose, I wanted to say. So don't just like that choose any chart. Every chart is having a purpose. Unless otherwise you are knowing the purpose, don't use a chart. But if you are mentioning with a chart, then it will directly open the brain and put it inside. So that is why visual is very important. Data visualization, very, very important, friends. So if you have started visualizing the data, then you will ask more questions. Insights will be more. And if you are started analyzing by using audit using visualization, then also you will understand. Oh my God, sales is this much, profit is this much. 20 numbers, I can make you to confuse. If I bombard with numbers, what will you do? So if there are more than 20 numbers in a statement, you are confused. But even though there are 100 numbers, nobody can confuse you with data in a visual form. So that is why data visual is a very important area. Now let us try to put it in action. So I want to create a top 3 chart, okay? So now human psychologically, top means top, bottom means bottom, okay? But here according to Excel, even though I have started by descending order, it is making it in reverse order, okay? Don't worry, I will make it as proper. So that is why we need to know about Excel, how it is working. So here I want to say, this chart should be actually top in the top. That's why select the city, right click, format the axis, categories in reverse order. There is a button. So categories in reverse order, automatically it becomes top. Now you remove the unwanted items, then your chart will be beautiful, okay? For example, always your chart will be having more white space. Example, if you give more markup, it will become like a Chandramukhi. So you go to remove the markup, it will be better. Simple is always beautiful, okay? Let us remove this. And I don't want these numbers. Let me remove this. I know what is sales, what is profit. Let us remove this. Now your chart becomes better. Now I want to increase the maybe width of this particular bar. So I will go there. I will make it as the gap width is only maybe 100% or 50%. Now I am getting bar is bigger. I want to show the numbers also. So I am selecting this blue color. I am adding the data labels, not from the outside. I want to put it in the inside, okay? Inside end. How much features are available in Excel, please see, okay? I don't want in black color. I want this in white color. Let us slightly increase the size, okay? Now I can see the numbers also if I want. Now the final touch. Now let me put a headings, okay? Equal to, I am putting a heading also as a formula. So top 3 cities of whatever the state you have selected. Let me select that, okay? California. Now the heading also becoming what? Top 3 cities of California, dynamic. So let us make it as center and then bold italics. Now the same thing I want to put for chart. Go to the chart title. Chart title is equal to this cell. That's all, friends. Okay. Now I can now move this one to here, friends. I don't even show the report. That is enough. Now please see the beauty. I have created a very simple report where city wise sales and profit we are seeing. Suppose someone is modifying California to Arizona, Alabama, they will see like this. Okay. So suppose I want to make a star rating of the states. I will select until 200. How many features are available, sir? So let us go for 200. Okay, I will do like this otherwise. Okay, I will insert two columns. I will insert two columns so that first thing I will do is this is equal to sales. Okay, equal to sales, and this one is equal to profit. You may be asking why I am adding two columns. Let me show you. If I select this 200 lines, maybe 50 lines as of now, I am going to the area. I want to go to conditional formatting. How many features available in Excel to visualize the data? Icon sets, where I want to give rating. So let us give star rating to the people, but I don't want the numbers confusing. So conditional formatting, manage the rules, double click the rule. I don't want to show the number, I want to show the icon only. So now it becomes beautiful star rating. Okay, let me reduce the size. So now I can find out which people are doing better. Likewise here also let me try to do some numbers I am selecting. See the power of Excel, friends, in visualizing the data. So let us make it as data bar, conditional formatting, data bar with like this. So here also I don't want to show the numbers. Manage the rules, double click the rule, go through each and every option available. That means you'll get wonders. Okay, show the bar only. I don't want the numbers. So apply. Now friends, if I select anything, Alabama to anything, I'll get who are all making me loss, who are all making me profit. Okay, so who can be star rating? If both of them are better, I will do something. If sales is more, profit is less, I have to fire him. See the power of this, friends. Such a kind of a tool. Half an hour you can analyze a lot, sir. Once you apply the formula, we can do a lot. So here we have used, what are the features? Conditional formatting, data validation, sort, unique, filter. Only 3 formulas. Okay. So I will share this file. You try to work with your own data. Then you will understand the power of this Excel. Any doubts, please ask, friends, because first revolution is over. Data became dynamic, so is Excel. Excel has brought in a dynamic array. I will give my number maybe at the end. You can ask me, you can send a WhatsApp, you can give a screenshot, I can help you, okay, not a problem. Now let me try to move on to the next revolution, second revolution. Let the user be developers. Let the user be developers. For that they have brought 2 functions, sir. Let lambda. These 2 functions I want to explain. Then we will move on to third revolution. Okay. So let lambda. So these functions help us a lot. See, I want to give these 2 functions submitted to our gentleman. What's your name, sir? Wonderful question. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will think about you always. Huh? Takshin. Laksh. Daksha. No, Daksha. Okay. Very good, sir. So nice question he was asking. Okay. Why I have to learn as a CA? Why should I learn Excel? Why should I learn formulas? Why should I learn coding? Okay. Why I have to learn about object-oriented programming? Okay. Am I an engineer? Okay. So why should I learn? See, engineers are now learning accounts, sir. So we are learning formulas. Anyway. So let and lambda functions exclusively for people who don't know how to write the formulas. Let me tell you, when we were learning Excel, it was very simple only. We were thinking Excel is very simple. Only some if condition, and condition, something like that. When we were started using in our office, if you are writing a very lengthy formula, let me tell you, you are writing a very lengthy formula, sir. If and something like that you put, okay, very lengthy formula. After you have written your own formula, 1 month after you are seeing your formula, how many of you can't understand what did you do? Why I am putting an if? Why I have put an and here? Why this particular cell is here? If I want to modify the formula, instead of modifying in one place, it is better to start from scratch. Okay. So you will be always ending with like that only. Okay. Excel is not simple. Excel is not simple. It is complex only. Starting only simple, but over the period of time it gets what? Complicated. In some of the Excel, in some of the CS offices, they will tell something. If you are an articled assistant, they will tell something like this. This is one formula, don't touch anything, use the same thing. This has been written by some 10 years before, use the same formula, like that, okay? Don't see the logic, just to put the whatever the things available, you try to do it, okay? So that's what many times we can see. One formula we are writing, we ask them to do it. So because it is complex, Now, to remove the complexity only, these functions have come, okay? They have removed the complexity of these formulas by using the let and lambda. Let me tell you how it has happened, okay? I am going to write a very complicated formula. It is, in my opinion, complicated. For you, I don't know. Maybe for you, it may be sometimes easy also. Let me show you. Actually, this formula is not mine. Okay? This formula is written by an Excel guru. As I have told you, people are living in a different level with Excel. Okay? Suppose I am having some numbers, some text, some numbers, some text I am having. Okay? For example, in a narration, I am having UTR number, invoice number, check number. Some numbers are there. I want to extract only the numbers in the text. If it is one time only, I will type myself 76576567. If it is 10,000 records, what will you do? If it is 1 lakh records, what will you do? So I will do something, sir. Manually I will do. First of all, I will try to do it manually. I will select the entire text, Control F, find A, replace with nothing. What will happen? Like that, if I am doing 26 times, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all the characters will be removed. What will be the remaining? Numbers only. That's all. Problem solved. But your client will be very happy. Next month onwards, he will come to you. Sir, you have done a wonderful job. Please do it again. So second time when you are doing only, you get frustrated. Oh my God. Again 26 times I have to use. Otherwise, let us create a VBF macro, or should I go for any other things? Like that you will think. So I was also having the same problem. I was searching in the internet and I was getting this wonderful formula written by an Excel guru. Please see the formula, friends. As I have told you before, don't try this at home because it is not even understandable. Anyway, so once you know the logic, there is no magic, but please see this. I am typing the formula starting with sum product. You may be asking, why sum product? Okay, so sum product of what? Mid of 0, ampersand, this text, comma, large of index of is number of value of mid of the text, comma, row of, have you ever written a formula like this, friends? Row of 1 to 100. So, comma, 1 character at a time. Mid is over, value is over, is number is over. Multiplied by row of 1 to 100, comma 0, index is over, then comes large part, again row of 1 to 100. Let us close the large, plus 1 character, okay, comma 1 character at a time. Now mid is also over. Divide, multiply the number by 10 to the power row of 1 to 100. Now divide it by 10 and close the formula. Can I press enter, sir? So let me press enter and you will see this happening. Then you will be thinking, sir, what is happening? Okay. Do you think that I mugged up this formula? No, sir. Unless otherwise you know logic, there is no magic. Okay? So anyway, let me give the formula here. You need not do this formula, but 1 minute. Just to watch how people are writing such a kind of formulas and still it is working. Okay. So why this formula is not understandable? That is a very important point. Okay, individually you may be knowing the functions. Some product I know, mid I know, large I know, is number I can see, index also I can understand, value I can understand, mid individually I can understand the formula. If it is a combination I cannot understand. Okay, deadly combo. So how will you find out or why this formula cannot be understood? Let me tell you friends, because some product is the last executed function. Do you think that some product is first executed? Some product is the last executed. Which is the first executed function? Some product of mid of large of index of is number of value of mid of row. That row is first executed. So innermost function to outermost it is executing. So since it is in the reverse order, you can't understand. But if I do the entire formula by right side, left to right, step by step, then you can understand. Okay. So that is why they have made a one-time effort to simplify the formulas. Now they have introduced the let function. Okay. So let me try to tell about the let function. Let is a function which is creating values assigned with the names. Okay. Let me try to read the help given by Excel. Assigns calculation results to names. Previously we got only 3 names: table names, range names, sheet names. So table name we are having as order, but here assigns calculation results to names, useful for storing intermediate values. These names only apply within the scope of the let function. Okay, so let me try to give one small example of let. You please see. So let, if I open the bracket, 3 parameters are compulsory: name 1, name value 1, calculation or name 2. So I can give the formula like this: let A is equal to 10. Such a kind of formulas previously not even possible. Let income is equal to this much. Like that I can say. Then I can write whatever the formulas you want. Okay, so that is the point. I will write left to right, one by one. Okay, step by step. Output of step 1 becomes the input of step 2. Output of step 2 becomes the input of step 3. So like that it goes. Okay. So let A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, and A refers to what now? Can you see a new concept called X, variable name X? So when I am defining as already A, what is the value of A now? A is equal to already 10. Okay. Now whenever I am referring A, that refers to what? 10. So I can say A plus B. I can say A square plus B square plus 2AB, whatever you want, right? So now if I press enter, I will be getting what? 30 as the answer. So this is the entire formula writing skill is changed. Okay, formula writing style is changed. Let me show you the above formula, the above problem. Let me try to solve, and then you will understand by let function how it becomes very simple. Okay, so anyway, any complicated formula or problem can be solved by step. That is the point. Okay, so let me try to copy the same problem. I'll paste it here. So I'll be making step by step. Output of step 1 becomes the input of step 2, like that. So I will write like this: step 1, step 2. So you please see what is the formula I am using, and then how I can make it as a let function. Okay. So some six steps I am going to make. So let us say equal to formula. I will tell you whenever I am writing the formula, you will see the formula. Okay. So I am just copying and pasting, so that as I am typing the formula, you will also see. First of all, I want to find out the length of the text. We are writing an entire program, sir. So why it is very important, I will tell you. Let length of this text. Now it becomes what? 25 characters we are having. Okay, totally 25 characters. If I have more number of characters, automatically it will come as more. Okay, so let us say create a sequence of this. Second step is create a sequence. So now I can get individual numbers. 25 can be made into 1 to 25. I want to segregate each and every character. Previously also we have done. Now also we will do mid of this text. Okay, mid of this text, comma, entire hash, 1 character at a time. So first time it will be 1, second time it will be 2, third time it will be 3. So now each and every character is now coming separately. So each and every character, once I have prepared, separated, Now I will do what? Next one is convert to value. If I try to convert to value like this, any complicated problem you can do. Value of this. Now it becomes what? If you know this function value, previously also you can see the value here. Value converts text to number, and if it is a number it will be coming. If it is not a number, you are getting an error. So now next step what I am doing is, if it is an error, I don't want the error. Okay, so we need another formula if error. So 1 minute, I will tell you. If people are thinking that how I will learn all these formulas, as I was asking, let me tell you, I will go to answer. If error, I don't want an error, I want only the result. Okay, now I can get numbers only back. So once I have got all the numbers, I will concat. So make a concat of this. Now what will happen, friends? Entire numbers are coming as a result. Okay, so if I see step by step, I can understand. First make a length, then make a sequence, then mid. So now I am writing this let function. You will easily see that next time when you are seeing this formula, you will understand. Even somebody else has written a formula, you will understand what is happening. Okay, please here, let text is equal to this. So I am saying from now onwards, I will refer it as what? From now onwards, I will refer it as text. Okay, I will not refer it as A or something like that. Text is equal to this. Then you will also tell me what is step 1, sir? What is step 1? Length of text. Okay, any doubt, sir? Then what is step 2, sir? Step 2 is nothing but sequence of step 1, sir. Okay, then what about step 3? Step 3 is nothing but mid of text, comma step 2, comma 1 character at a time. Okay. Then what is step 4? Step 4 is equal to value of step 3. Then what is step 5? Step 5 is nothing but if error of step 4, I don't want anything. Okay. And what is my result? Concat of, that's one I don't require to give the name. So concat of step 5. If I press enter, I am getting, sir. So now how the formula itself is written entirely changed, sir. So as I have told you, our entire, see, for the past 2 or 3 years, all my formulas are starting with let only. So that it becomes very easy for me to think as I am thinking, as I am typing. So that's how it is. Okay, writing an entire formula like this. Okay, as I am thinking, my thinking flow and my formula flow is the same. Okay, length of this, then sequence, then mid, then value, like this. Okay. Anyway, friends, so now why it is so important, I'll tell you. In an organization, not everyone is an expert in Excel. Not everyone should be an expert in Excel. If everybody should be an expert in Excel, then you will not do other things. Okay, so maybe in an office, one person may be an expert in Excel. You ask him to write the formula, everybody else use it. Okay, how to do that? That is where the next formulas come, lambda. Okay, so do you understand at least what it is doing? So next time when you are reading, friends, length of text, okay, step 1 is length, okay, step 1 is actually length, that length I am creating the sequence. So like that you will understand. Okay, so instead of mid of, large of, index of, which number, so which number, which function is calling which, you don't even understand. But now I am making step by step. First step, if I am confused, I will go through maybe in another way. So here it is used for debugging. I can give the step 2 here. The result is step 2, result is step 3. Without modifying the formula, I can give the numbers. I can find out what is the result. Okay, so let is a wonderful function like this. Entirely formula writing style is changed, made into simplifying the formula. So my humble request again, start writing using let. Then next time onwards, you will understand your own formula. Okay, you revisit all your complicated formulas try to convert to let. Okay, right. So now let me come back to lambda. So what is this lambda? Lambda is a function which creates a function. Okay, a function creating function, that is lambda. Let me try to create a lambda function and then show you. Okay, so let is a function like this. Lambda is also the same way but slightly modified. Okay, let me try to explain about the let and lambda here with a simple example. So in the case of let function, variables are defined inside and used, whereas in the case of lambda function, parameters are coming from outside. So parameters are coming from outside and used. Okay. Let me give one example. Let we have already written this. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. So what is A plus B? This is our old formula, which is let. This is also giving the answer as 30. Now let us say equal to lambda. Lambda is also a function where parameter calculation I would give. A comma B is the parameter and I want to calculate A plus B. Now from the outside we are giving the parameters. For A I am giving the value 10. For B I am giving the value 20. So nothing is changed. Only thing is I remove all the inputs, keeping only the algorithm. So keeping only the algorithm inside the formula, parameters are brought out. Okay, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. If I press enter, that is also 30. So you may be thinking both the functions are looking similar, but only thing is variables are defined inside, whereas parameters are coming from outside. That is the only difference. Now friends, I will try to convert my old let function to lambda function. Please see this. Okay, this function I am trying to convert. You will be again seeing how it makes everyone to use the formulas in a simple way. So these two functions are made for very important purpose. Let me try to paste it. Let me try to modify let to lambda. Still we need let for this lambda, which is the only value coming from outside, friends. For this entire formula, which is the only value coming from outside, which is B140. If I give the number text here, automatically it will come as the number. Okay, so that is why what I am doing is text only is coming from outside. Okay, all the other things are still there. Okay, so I am trying to use both of them together. Lambda text comes from outside, where let step 1 is equal to already text is defined. Step 1 is now we are designing. So I have removed all the input part. We are keeping only the formula part, and here I can give any text, any number, any text as the input. Okay, so now I am getting the numbers, but this is the formula I have used. Now let me come back to you how it becomes so easy. 1 minute, sir. So this is a very complicated formula, I can understand. Okay, don't worry. This is a complicated formula because lambda, let, all these are new functions. Now only you are learning. So, but why we should learn, I will tell you. Just I am copying only the function part, sir. See how they have made it, sir. I have copied only the function part without the input. I copy. Now they have given a new concept. Go to formulas, give a name yourself. Name manager. I am creating a new name myself. Okay, so let us say T to N, text to numbers, T to N. So let me paste this entire formula. Now in this formula there is no input. Okay, T to N. Let me give a comment. Extracts, this formula extracts numbers from text. Okay, if I press OK, sir, that name is defined. Okay, whenever I am calling T to N, it refer this formula. So from today onwards, in your office, they will use which formula? T to N. Okay, so some text, some number, some text is there. From today onwards, they will use T2N, text to numbers, which extracts numbers from text. Okay. If I open the bracket, it will accept a text. If I give the text, I'll get the numbers. Which one is easy now? Can you understand, sir? So from now onwards, I will never use what? Complicated formula. One formula, one time I write, I'll give a name. From now onwards, I will use it. Okay. So there are three important purposes served. Three important purposes served because of this let and lambda. Let function, what is the purpose? Formula simplification, formula documentation. What is the lambda function? Formula standardization. Okay. So one time you write a formula, entire office, everybody use it. Okay. So for example, in an organization, we are writing a formula. Generations of generations, they are using it, no problem. A company can create a formula, entire office, they can use this formula. So that's how we can make the formula standardized. Okay. Now, because of this, what happened, friends? Entire VBA has gone. So we are creating our own functions. Now, VBA has gone. Okay. VBA is mainly used now for sending a mail or important measures only. For writing the calculations and all, I can use only XLSX file. No XLSM. So now corporates are very happy. Because of this lambda function, if you go to github.com, what is GitHub? Have you ever seen GitHub? github.com, where people are contributing the source code. Go there and then search about Excel lambda. Whatever may be your problem, already it has been solved by someone. So you can comfortably copy the function and paste it in where? In Excel, start using it. Nobody can write a virus because whatever Excel can do only can be done here. Okay. So all the corporate people, they have asked about what? Please give us some framework so that nobody can write a virus. Whatever Excel can do only we want. If I want to send a mail, I will use Outlook Express. So I don't want XLSM because if you open a macro enabled workbook file, what will say? It will if you don't trust the file or if you don't know the trusted source, don't run this macro. Like that Microsoft will give. What will you do? Whenever we are installing any application, what are we doing, friends? I agree. I agree. Next, finish. Okay. That's all. He is also finished. So now you are not having that problem now. Okay. Whatever Excel can do only can be done. So programming now being done by what? Any complicated from income tax to any calculation, whatever the calculations you have done, make it to a simplification and make it as a lambda, so that others can use it. Friends, because of this, so many things have happened. And let me tell about my own contribution to this society. So I have given something called Be Indian. Okay, Be Indian 2.0. So let me try to show it to you. So I have already shared it with you. Please here, Be Indian. So if you open this PDF file, you can see that Be Indian is an Excel audit tool template. Okay, so audit tool template. So it has been released by me last year. So this is having 100 functions for audit, sir. So I have created 100 lambda functions for audit. I have friends in Big Four. Okay, I have friends in Big Four. I was asking them what are the Excel add-ins you are using, and if I give this as the input, what will be the output? And I have made everything as a function now. Okay, so please see here, there are some 100 functions in this. Auditor need not spend his effective time on what? Operational matters. You do for analytical matters only. Please see this. So it's a humble contribution by me to the society. Okay, so totally free, totally open source. Anybody can use it. I have already shared it with you. No copyright, nothing. So you can see forensic audit functions starting from forensic audit. See, for example, how many of you know about Benny's M score? Let me ask. Benny's M score. Let me go and search it for it, and then I will show it. Okay. So what is this Benny's M score? So there are 5 scores, very important. I have told you, as the software is growing, logic is also growing. How to identify the fraud? There are 5 scores today for auditors. Benny's M score, Piotrowski's F score, Olson's O score, Altman's Z score, Montier's Z score. Okay. So there are totally 5 scores available. All the 5 scores, I have created a function. You need not worry about it. Okay. That is why, friends, one person, if he knows, he writes a formula, everybody else use it. That's all. Really amazing, friends. People are contributing, boss. This is only 100 functions. I am humbly only submitting. I am not saying that, yeah, I have done. No. Humbly I am saying, for this entire society, I have, from my side, I have contributed. Like that, every chartered accountant can contribute. If everybody is contributing to our community, think about it, friends. How many of you are doing statutory audits? Company statutory audits. Have you got the institute templates, sir? Yes? Very good. So start using our institute templates. Institute templates are given what? If you fill up the company's name and your firm's name, starting from authentication letter, all the MCA compliances letters are automatically made ready. So our institute has come out with some template, right? So standardizing our job. Likewise, I have created this template so that we are standardizing our way of working. Okay. So Benny's M score, if I am searching, friends, it is saying like this. Benny's M score is a probabilistic model. So it can detect companies whether they are manipulating the earnings, whether they are manipulating profit or not. Okay. So this is Benny's M score using financial ratios calculated with accounting data. Every CA should have known about this concept today, because this logic is growing. Okay. So when we were studying, final may not be available, but today it is available now, sir. Why are you not using it? Okay. So Benny's M, that is why CPE programs are being conducted. Everybody should come here, CPE or whatever program. Only when you are joining and learning, you can update yourself. Okay. Entire life you have to update, otherwise you will be thrown away. There is no doubt. Benny's M score, Montier's C score. Suppose I am typing Montier's C score. So even if I type Montier, it comes. Okay. Montier's C score. So a score between 0 to 6 that attempts to identify the companies that may be manipulating earnings, cooking the books or not. Okay, really amazing. Okay, Montier's C score, and then Piotrowski's F score. Okay, so Piotrowski's F score. Again, it is the highest score, better the value of company stock, whether the company will be weak or good or bad. Like that, we can find out by seeing this score. So by seeing the balance sheet numbers only. Okay, Piotrowski's F score. Another one is Altman's Z score. Okay, Altman Z score. Determining whether a company, notably manufacturing, is heading towards bankruptcy. Whether this company will go for bankrupt in few years, we can identify. Okay. So Altman Z square, definitely for bankers, bank audit purpose, definitely you can use our 100 balance sheets if you want to verify. We can use this. Okay, Altman Z score. And then last one is what are the things we have done? Benny's M score, Montier's C score, Piotrowski's F score, Altman Z, Olson's O score. Okay, Olson's O score. So used by investors and analysts, we are all analysts, okay, to evaluate a company's financial health and potential risk of bankruptcy. For bankruptcy, there are 2. For manipulating the earnings and all, there are 2 ratios. Other score is for financial health. 5 scores are there. Okay, Benny's M. You try to create, at least when you are preparing a balance sheet, according to your own balance sheet, whether it is according to Benny's M score and all, please verify. Okay. So that is why, friends, we need not actually know about all these formulas. As I have told you, you have to understand the concept. That's all. Formulas are already ready. You have to apply and then see that. That's what I am saying. So all these things, it took about 6 months in my life to take the research, sir. All the big 4 firms, idea software, audit tools, then forensic audit books. So like that, I have got some research, and then I have created these formulas so that our Excel becomes what? So powerful. And if I open this B Indian, so this is our PDF file. So ultimate Z-score already over. Okay. So I have categorized into forensic audit, statistics, audit sampling, array concept. So all these Benisium score, text function, statistics, date function, all these categorized I have done. Okay. So totally 100 functions, whether it is a valid PAN, any PAN number, whether it is valid. So I have created. So like that, all of them are useful for auditors. Okay. Exclusively for auditors, I have created these 100 functions. So likewise, we could have done any concept. If you have the, if you know the logic, you can create the function. Those who don't know the logic, not a problem. They can use it. Everyone need not be a person to write the formula. That's what it is. And you need not always depend on Excel also or Microsoft also. That is why I am saying Microsoft has now brought down one particular feature that makes the everybody use a developer. Let the user be developers. So that is the second revolution happening in Excel. Hundreds of functions are now floating. Previously only 300 functions available, but now I have created 100 functions. Such a kind of numbers are coming up and people are contributing. If you are trying to find out any of the aspect, you can see. Now my thing is how to bring this thing into my Excel. So I have created a library. How will you bring this to your Excel? So if you can write the formula, that is well and good. If you don't write the formula, at least somebody has written a formula, how to use it. So if you can know, that is enough. Okay. So now how to bring it, that's what I want to say, sir. So this is only for simplifying the formula. Those who can write the formula, let them write. Those who can't write the formula, not a problem, let them use it. So that is the point. Okay. I hope now I have answered his question. Okay. So if you can't write it, just somebody writes it, you use it. That's all. And there are so many persons who are contributing. If you are having a problem, please give it to me. Let me try to create a formula. Already another 40 formulas in pipeline. So this is B Indian 2.0. Then I will bring it B Indian 3.0, 4.0, something like that. So that our community gets what? Benefited. If everybody is using the formula, that is better, right, sir? That is how people are contributing. How open source is this much? I have enough earnings for me, okay? So I am contributing this society, what I have learnt. Likewise, you also learned something. Try to contribute to the society. That's what. After earning, you try to put something in the general packet. That's what everybody is doing. So Python or any language, sir, all the open source, Python, R language, NIME is a wonderful tool, totally data analytical tool. People are contributing, sir. See, people are contributing. Why are we not using it? This is the question we have to ask. Okay? Open your eyes and then try to use it. Now let me try to tell you how to bring that functions. Okay? So I have given the entire PDF file, every function, what is a parameter, what is an example, I have given everything. So you can use it. How to bring it to Excel only, I want to show it now. Friends, if you see the folder, let me go to that folder. If you are having Excel 365, there are 3 files. Okay? Can you see that? 3 files are there. One is a PDF file, one is a help file, another one is the template file. Okay? What is the size of the template, sir? 75 KB, sir. In this 75 KB, what is available? All the 100 formulas. That's all. How small this file is? Only 75 KB, which is containing the code. And that file is enough for us. That file is enough. Actually, sir's laptop only I am using. Okay. Now, I want to bring these formulas into his Excel. Please see how I am doing. So, if I go to Excel, friends, if I go to Excel, and if I go to File, if I go to Options, and if I am trying to save, can you see there is one folder area, Default Personal Templates Location. Okay. Here you can put whatever the templates you want. First of all, I want to make this as the template location. Okay. In any system, in the documents folder, there will be always one folder called what? Custom Office Templates. You copy that path. You copy that path and put it in the Excel. So in Excel, go to File, Options, in the Save, paste in the default personal template location. You are telling to the Excel that this is the place I will put all the templates. Okay. So once I press OK, I think it is getting recorded also. You can see it in the video. Let me try to give it here. So go to file, go to options, and then go to save, and then default personal office templates location. So you put that this particular folder. Okay, so in users you should put your own name. Okay, so here it is sir's name. I will change to asterisk asterisk asterisk. Okay, your own username will be there. Try to make use of it. Okay, I'll put asterisk. Okay, whatever may be your username documents folder custom office templates. Okay, so in this template you can put any template file. For example, I have given 100 functions. All these 100 functions can be pasted here. Okay, let me try to bring that file. Sir, where did you store it, sir? Let me try to get it. 1 minute, sir. Yes, here it is. Okay, so I copy this template of 75 KB, Control C, and let me go to documents. My documents. Okay, so documents folder, no, not that one. So this is the one. Okay, documents folder and custom office templates. Let me paste it. Okay, so one time you copy paste this 75 KB. This is a library of 100 functions. Like that you can have so many formulas. People have me given in GitHub. I'll go and search for you. Please see this. Go to github.com and search for Excel Lambda. github.com. Already Ram James sir is also posting his own code. Like that people are contributing their code in this website. Okay, github.com. Go there and search for Excel Lambda. So if I am searching Excel Lambda function, please see how many people are contributing already, friends. Page by page it is going. Okay, so everybody will be contributing so many functions. Time series analysis, see that. Time series nothing but seasonality. Okay, seasonal business. For seasonal business, how to apply? All these are available already. Oh my God, now only I am seeing it. Anyway, so already it is available in our Excel also. ETS formula, ETS is there, but they have created time series. Okay, using Python. Anyway, let us now go to Excel again. So once I have pasted that custom office template, sir, let me save it as class notes, sir. Actually, this file is in his desktop, so sir will share. Okay. After that, class is over, you please share it, sir. I will put it in the desktop. Okay, so I have posted in the custom office templates already. Now, if I go to file, if I go to new, if I go to file new, can you see something called office templates here? Have you ever used these templates, sir? So many templates available, starting from budget, project scheduling. Okay, so these many, and one of the wonderful thing is this one. Okay, audit scheduling. If you are having a civil engineer, you can help him a lot. Okay, project scheduling. Okay, now let me come to personal templates. Okay, if you click on the personal, can you see B Indian is also there? Now whatever the templates you have pasted, that will come here, and if you make a pin, then automatically it comes to that bottom. Okay, from next time onwards, I can do what? File, I can click this. So once I click this, it creates a new sheet only, but along with the sheet, what is available, sir? All the 100 formulas. Can you see that? Formula, name manager. I have to enable it. Okay, so formulas, name manager, I got all the 100. Okay, so now I can write this formula, Benny's M score. Okay, equal to Benny's M score. Okay, there are two formulas, Benny's M score variables. If you open the bracket and close the bracket, these are the variables you have to fill up. So you try to fill it up last year, current year. Okay, last year what are the values, current year what are the values, you fill it up, then you write this formula, Benny's M score. What is the M score of last year data, current data? In this order it should be there. That's all. It will give you the score. So what will be the score? Let me try to show it, okay, with an example. So let me open the help file. We are having the help file. In the help I have given at least one example, okay, that also you can use. The help is an Excel file. If I open that file, you can see for each formula I have created one sheet. Okay. So 100 functions, all the 100 functions I have created one sheet for you. What should be the input, what should be the output and all. So this is the Benny's M score, sir. So what is the formula I am using? This is the formula. Okay, the formula is actually in the yellow color cell. Please see the formula. So Benny's M score of last year data, current year data. The system will calculate actually 8 ratios and will give you the verdict like this. What is the verdict? Since the variable is less than this, the company is not likely to have manipulated, okay, or the company may have manipulated, okay, like that will come. Anyway, sir, really interesting experience for me, and really a nice thing. If you want to do the same thing, you have to apply all these formulas again. You have to write everything formulas. So that's why this lambda and let function have made everything in a beautiful way. Any doubts, sir? So let the user be developers. Okay. Let me tell you wonderful another formula. Maybe you may be very much interested. Okay. So I go to a sheet. Now we are having this B Indian in this place, but I want the formula in our workbook. In this workbook we don't have. For example, if I go to the name manager, all the 100 functions are not there. How to get all the 100 functions in the old file? In a new file it is better. File new I can put. What for the old file? Should I copy every function? No. What I have to do is go to that B Indian. You can go to right click any sheet, copy the sheet, paste it to where? Entire copy and then paste it to our class notes. Okay. I want to create a copy. Along with this sheet, what will also go? All the 100 formulas will go. That's all. Okay. Once I press OK, in the old file also, now I am having 100 functions. I can delete this. I can, after copying, I can delete. So now all the 100 formulas are available in this book also. Okay. So now all these functions are lambda, lambda, lambda. And inside the lambda, I will be using let. Okay. Now see the power of this formula, sir. Okay. So have you ever seen such kind of very simple formulas to create this? So today these functions are available just like that. For that you might have got some add-ins. So many things you might have done. For example, equal to Indian num2 word. I have created. Why I have given the name as B Indian? Because most of the functions are related to Indians. Okay. So Indian num2 word. Indian number to word. This is a number. I am converting to word. Okay. So I can double click this and see the beauty. Okay. So why should I write a formula for this very complicated formula? You don't require. So that's why I am saying one person writing the formula, everybody is using it, making it very simple. Okay. So today this formula also I can show you. If I want Indian rupee, so I can say rupee symbol. Sometimes you may be getting problem in getting rupee symbol. I can say what is rupee symbol. So like this, all these are related to our own Indian audit requirement. Okay. Suppose I want to say what is the financial year. For example, this is today it is 8th of June 24. I want to find out what is the financial year of this. Okay. We can easily simply write a financial year. It's a formula. What is the financial year of this date? Okay. So if I want monthly calendar, I have written a formula to calculate the monthly calendar. Okay. This month's calendar. Any month's calendar also you can find. Yearly calendar also you can create. All these are arrays. Suppose I want to see Let us see one of our problem. Cost of an asset is 10 lakhs. Life of the asset is 10 years. Let us start from the old problem. And scrap value is 1 lakh. Now today, as an auditor, I am having a function called WDV schedule. Why should I learn about sequence and all? Equal to WDV schedule. It is cost. It is asking where is your cost and where is your life and what is your scrap value. Once you give this, sir, entire schedule is prepared along with the rate of depreciation. So like this, I have given some 100 functions. Try to enjoy these functions, and if you have any suggestions also, please give. Let us try to bring it in a better way. Okay, next version. Yes, friends, any doubts? Please ask. Shall we move on to the third revolution? Yes, sir. What's the time? Yes, sir. We have, right? Is there any break required, or we can move on? Move on, huh? Okay. For me, not a problem. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, third revolution is actually no coding, low coding. So, why should I code? Sir was asking. So, no coding, low coding. That is the Excel's today's concept. Okay. So, what is the third revolution? Third revolution is no coding, low coding. So, what is the first revolution? Data became dynamic, so is Excel. Second revolution, let the user be developers. You develop your own function part. Don't come to me. Like that Microsoft is giving. Okay. Third revolution is no coding, low coding. Third revolution, no coding, low coding. Today's concept is no coding, low coding. So, Microsoft has brought in 5 products. I have told you, Office 97, 5 products. But today, they have brought another 5 products. Okay? So, the 5 products are Power Query, Power Pivot, Power BI, Power Automate, and then Power Apps. So totally 5 products. All of them are starting with Power. So Power Query, Power Pivot, Power BI, Power Automate, Power Apps. Friends, all these are having a common thing in the feature. What is that feature? No coding, low coding. I don't want to code bus. Already coding has been done by many people. Why should I code again? So no coding, low coding. If at all I want to code only low. So no coding, low coding. Friends, let me tell you about the features. Power Automate is for RPA. What is RPA? Robotic Process Automation. So Power Automate is RPA tool. Robotic Process Automation tool. Who are the competitors? Who are the competitors of Power Automate, friends? UiPath. What is the another product? UiPath. Have you ever seen it? UiPath. So UiPath is a very famous one, but once Power Automate has come, their market share has come down. But anyway, they are the pioneers. But Microsoft has also got a wonderful market share. Okay. So Power Automate will do what? All the automation works. Example, I'll tell you, friends. Gmail. In a Gmail, how much of drive space you can have? Free? 15 GB. So for how many of you it is more than 85% occupied now? More than 80. We will try to delete it. We will try to delete it. Then we will be again. After 1 month, it will be again what? 90%. You delete it. You will be thinking, no, 2 years, no problem. For 2 years, it will not be a problem. But immediately after 10 days, it will say what? 90%. So always deleting something and then adding something, friends. Now I have created a small bot. What is a bot? Robot. So how to create a bot? Using Power Automate, I have created a bot in such a way that that bot will always watch Gmail. If any mail is coming with attachment, it will delete that mail and put it in the OneDrive. OneDrive is having 1 TB for me. So it will always delete the attachment, put it in OneDrive. Delete the attachment, put it in OneDrive. That is the work of that bot. That's all. See the power of this, friends. Totally free, sir. Power Automate is free. Please go and start using it. Okay. So all the web activities are free. You can use your own. You will thank me later. You see the Gmail. Any attachment comes, put it in the OneDrive or put it in somewhere. Even download also you can do. Download and then delete it in Gmail. Okay. Anything you can do. You will not do anything. Okay. Suppose a particular client is sending a file to you month on month. You want to download. Tell to bot, it will download. Let me tell you, suppose one hardware stores is there, okay, hardware stores, he is actually dealing with cement, he is getting the cement from Sankar Cements or whoever the cement manufacturers. That person is sending the mail only, e-invoice, purchase file. So he is using Tally, our client is using Tally. That cement factory is sending mail every day, some 5 invoices, 2 invoices, 3 invoices, 1 invoice, something like that. You can create a Power Automate yourself, 15 minutes it will take. Make the Power Automate to see the mail ID. If the mail comes from this particular email ID, try to see is there any attachment. If there is any attachment, please open that attachment. And if that is a PDF file, 4th line if it is invoice number and 10th line if it is the amount, please open Tally, put a purchase entry. That's all. From now onwards, you will not bother. Whenever a bill comes, it will be entered automatically. It will click, it will go to Tally, it will click, it will go through everything, double click, click, everything. Okay. You could have done it for GST website also, particular website, except CAPTCHA. If there is no CAPTCHA, you can do anything. And another one is Selenium, Python Selenium. That is also what? Very famous RPA tool. Okay. So robotic process automation, Power Automate, and then UiPath, all these are very famous. And no coding, low coding. Without any coding, you will do it. So without any coding experience, you can do it. Okay. So try to do that at least for 1 or 2 personal things. If you do, then from now onwards you will enjoy Power Automate also. Every product. Okay. So all the 5 products are no coding, low coding. As an ordinary person, if you know how to click, how to read the entire screen, you can do, sir. You will enjoy. Okay. So, but all of them require some kind of basic knowledge about what is RPA. One day you please go through what is RPA, what is the concept and all, what is a bot, how it will run. So like that you just have one conceptual understanding. Then you go, that's all. Okay. No coding. Coding, nothing we need not do. So Power Query, what is it doing? Power Query is doing ETL. So what is ETL? Extract, transform, load. Let me talk about this ETL later. So ETL, extract, transform, load, Power Query is doing, Python is doing, R is doing, every language is doing only ETL, but without coding, which is doing Power Query. Okay. So then Power Pivot is using analytics. Analytics and reporting. Analytics I can say, Power Pivot. So Power BI, what it is doing? Enterprise-wide reporting. Okay. Enterprise-wide. So what is this enterprise-wide reporting, friends? See, if CEO is seeing the data, he should see the entire company's data. But when a regional manager sees the same report, he should see only what? His area only. If I want to do that, this is the best one, Power BI. That is why every company is now asking for Power BI reporting, Power BI reporting, Power BI, entirely automating the reporting process. Okay, automating the reporting process with row level security. So even Tableau, Google Data Studio, and then NIME, all these are very difficult to make the same thing in as we are doing in Power BI. Power BI is very simple, no coding, low coding, and we can have enterprise-wide reporting. Okay, so row level security. Then Power Apps, app development. If you want to develop an app, if you have the logic, that is enough. Okay. App development. So you can develop an app in one day. If you know the logic, no problem. You need not code anything. Without coding, we can do what? App development for web, for mobile, for maybe the system also, desktop version. Anything you can create, sir. Okay. So Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pivot, Power Query. Today, maybe in this program, we want to see about Power Query, automating the entire process of auditing. So let us try to see Audit Process Automation. I wanted to complete that portion. Okay. So Power Query is actually used for extract, transform, load. So already I have told you 15 steps. Please remember: recording, classifying, sorting, summarizing, reporting, asking, preparing, processing, analyzing, sharing, pivoting, dicing, slicing, drilling down, rolling up. Now, in the case of transformation, what is happening? Okay. So try to understand what to do. Then we can see how to do. How to do is very simple now. No coding, low coding. But how to ask is a very, very important question, sir. What to ask is a very important question. So now let us see Power Query is doing what? Extract, transform, load. When you are extracting the data from different sources, so what are the sources possible? Text file, CSV, XML, PDF, JSON, ODBC, API, web, cloud, Dataverse, ERP, so images, dot. You name it, you have it, sir. Okay. So data in digital form, that is enough. If your data is in digital form, anyway it is. So that is the concept of extract. Okay. So amazing. Okay. Extract the different sources of data, press enter. Transform what? Clean the data, sanitize the data, append the data, join the data, merge the data, split the data, replace the data, remove the data, parse the data, culture the data, cast the data, then I can say transpose the data, group the data, process the data. Okay. Process means classifying, sorting, summarizing, automatically comes. Okay. So here also I can say dot. Have you seen that I have not even mentioned any of the 15? Here another 15 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So here also more than 10 is there. Okay. If somebody is giving you data, you should be first to transform the data, make it ready for analysis, then you do the analysis. Okay. So these are the various steps you can do it in Power Query to make the data clean. Okay. Then load the data. Load the data into a model. So what is that model? Please see here, friends. Hope you have seen in your Excel, insert a pivot table. Have you ever seen this? Add this data to the data model, sir. Have you ever used this button? Ever used this button? Add this data to the data model. That's what here we are talking about. Load the data to the model. Okay. So I am even though SAR is having Office 365, he has not enabled one feature. Please see here. If I go to data, can you see there is a green color button? Go to Power Pivot window. So if I click this Power Pivot window, system is asking, can I enable data analytics? If I press enable, Now can you see power pivot is a menu? When are you going to use all this? Already available in Excel. So when will you use all these aspects? Okay. So that is the concept of what? Power query, power pivot in Excel, power BI in outside, power automate, power apps. Okay. So all these things are already available in your Excel since 2016. How many of you are having minimum 2016, sirs? Minimum 2016. All of you are already having. Start using it. Okay. So you don't require Office 365 for this. Since 2016 it is available. Power query, power pivot. Okay. In Excel it is already there. So start using it. If you are using at least 2019, 2021 edition, Office 365 is ultimatum, but definitely it will work in your system also if you are having 2016 version. So power query, what it is doing? Extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. So let us try to make one or two case studies. Are you ready, friends? Are you having Excel? Let us try to do it. Okay. So please see here. I have given some sample data. Form 26AS, very simple data let us take. Form 26AS, today they are giving in JSON or PDF format, but previously our income tax department was giving in this kind of text format. Form 26AS. I want to make it as a meaningful data. I want to make this as meaningful data, how we are doing it, and I want to do it only one time. That is the point. Audit process automation. For one client, if I can do Form 26AS, that will be the same for every client. If I have done for one client what is JSON, for every client it is the same. Okay. So I am having some 6 or 7 case studies, but very, very important case studies are Form 26AS number 1, GST reconciliation, another hot topic going on. Okay. So let us try to do that automated, okay, entire thing. Okay. So then you will feel, oh my God, what is happening, sir? If it can be done so simply like cutting like a cake, so I could have done it. But the point is no coding, low coding. But still you need to see the screen. Na? You go to click the button. So you must be knowing what are the buttons. Either you learn coding or you learn buttons. Any of this you have to learn. Okay? Which is easy for you, you learn. Let us try to import this file and then do it. Friends, please come along with me. Let us do one by one, step by step. Okay. So I am going to Excel, sir. Go to Excel. We are all Indians. So we have one traffic rule. What is the rule? Keep left or keep right? Keep left. Okay. We are all Indians. We should never, from today onwards, we should never keep right. We should always keep left. Never go to text to columns. Okay. Forget about it. Keep left. Okay. This side. Okay. We have these many buttons here. Don't go to right side. Okay. Keep left. So let us go to a new file. Okay. Case study. File new. Let us keep it as a fresh. Okay. Go to file new. Data. Get data from file from text or CSV. So our file is a text file. So we are selecting that. But before clicking, I am going to click there. But when I am clicking, you go to watch this place. Okay. Will you watch it here? Just to watch. Okay. When I am pressing that button, you go to watch. Please see. Have your eyes there? Okay. I am going to click it. Once I am clicking, what are you seeing, friends? Loading .NET framework. Loading .NET framework. See, Excel is developed in Visual Basic, whereas Power Query is developed in .NET. Okay, Visual .NET. There is a different application by itself. Different language, different application. Okay. Excel is different, Power Query editor is different. Okay. That's what I wanted to show. Now let me open that text file. Okay. So have you got that button, sir? Data, get data from file, from text or CSV. Okay. So now please select that text file, sir. I am going to select this one. Form 26AS. I have already shared with you sample data. Form 26AS. If I press import, you should get this window. Hope you are getting this window. Now there are three buttons: load, transform data, cancel. We have already extracted the data. Either I can transform or I can load. So there is another button called cancel. Which button we should not press? This we know already, right? So load or transform only we can press. Now when the data is already clean, I can load the data. Since the data is, we have to clean the data, I am transforming the data. Just click transform data. You are now entering into a thick forest called Power Query Editor. Okay. So a Power Query Editor is a thick forest. So now how many of you are already using Power Query here? Raise your hands. Oh my God. 2016 onwards it is there, sir, in your system. What will you see in the Excel, sir? Will you not see all the buttons and all? For that, no time. Huh? Always working with. Once you are entering into the office, you open the file, start working. Huh? Oh my God. Yes, sir? That is okay, sir. Will you not see what are the buttons available, what it will do, conditional formatting, icon set, directional icon. See, every day if you want to learn one feature, please see that, sir. In 1 month, how many features you might have learned? So the problem is from us only. Okay. So my humble request, at least weekly one feature. And the button, what is that button is for? For example, this button for, please here, I think I will not go to, I cannot go to Microsoft now because we are already in where? Forest. Now I cannot modify Excel. I cannot modify any Excel because we are inside .NET framework. So unless otherwise I am coming from that forest, I cannot operate Excel. Okay. Now have you ever seen this button, sir? Forecast the sheet. And that button is available. Have you ever used it? You can forecast, sir. Forecast next month what should be your sales. If I have 5 years sales, it can forecast you. I will tell you, maybe after the Power Query is over, you please apply for your client's data, then you will be astonished. Oh my God, really amazingly it is working. Okay. Okay, so every button, you should be having curiosity. Why this button is for? What is that button? Why it is required? Okay, like that. Because for auditor, every button we can use in our audit. So as you are increasing your Excel functionality features, your audit perspective will also increase. So that is my humble request. You try to make your own interest, sir. Your own interest, you learn one product. What is this button is for? Code for YouTube, learn for it. That's how you go to apply. And you can help others also. Okay, that's how community also gets grown. Okay. So now let us again come back to our Power Query. So come to Power Query. Power Query is a forest. Why I am saying it as a forest? Because it is having that many trees, that many features. You can't even count. Uncountable features. If you want to learn Power Query, it takes minimum 6 months. But no coding. No coding, low coding. But it will take 6 months. Once after 6 months, you will say like this, give me any complicated data, any data bus, I will manage. Okay? Such a kind of a confidence you will get, but cutting like a cake without coding anything. It is like CorelDRAW for designers, Photoshop for designers. Okay? Just like CorelDRAW, how it is helping for designers, that is how it is helping for chartered accountants. So that is why Power Query in every CS office must have been utilized some 3 years before onwards. Better late than never. At least start using it now. You will definitely thank me. Okay. So now are you ready, friends? All of you are ready? All these people who are having the computers, please be ready. So because we are now going to a small demo. Okay. I am the only person who is having the torchlight. All of you are blind. Okay. So please come along with the hands together. See side by side, left to right. If you are standing somewhere, please raise your hands. I will come and help you. Because after 5 steps, if you are telling, we cannot, I have to again, it will take the time. Okay. Step by step, let us do. Okay. So you will also accept me. Yes, sir. It is a very big forest. Okay. So Here in Excel, if you want to zoom in, which particular thing you will use? Control scroll. But here there is no control scroll. If I want to zoom, control shift plus. Control shift plus. Please here. Control shift plus. Zoom. Control shift minus. Zoom out. Okay. So zoom in, zoom out. Control shift plus. Control shift minus. So that is the way we can zoom in. Now let me tell you about, there are three menus: home menu, transform menu, add a column. Home, transform, add a column. Home is for entire query if you want to do anything. Transform is for a selected column. Add column is for a new column. We will do all the three today. You will understand. Okay. All the menus: home, transform, add column, and you can see n number of buttons. That's why I am saying all the buttons, if you want to know, 6 months it will take. Okay. So here I have not come to teach you the what? Power Query. In one day I cannot teach you. I can make a demo. I can bring you to the forest. One way we will go and then one way we will come out. 2 case studies we are going to try to do it. Okay. How much time we can have, that much time we will do. Then I will stop. Okay. So let us do this one, Form 26 AS. Whatever the steps I am doing, you also try to do. After the class is over, the file is with you, you try to do without my guidance. You please enter into the forest and come out. Okay. Then 1 or 2 times if you do, that's all. Now you become what? Master. It is not that so much of our intelligence is not required. We need only the logic. Manually, how will you do? Manually, how will you do? For example, in the Form 26 AS, first 2 lines are not required. First 2 lines are waste. Okay. Form 26 and then empty line. Every file is having the same thing. So now what can we do? Go to home, because it is applying the entire query. Go to home, remove rows, remove top rows. So remove rows, remove top rows, 2 rows. So I don't want the first 2 rows. Press enter. Can you see that once? First 2 rows are gone. Remove top rows, 2 rows. Always it will remove the top 2 rows. Whenever a Form 26 AS file comes, it will remove the top 2 rows. Okay. So this is a process flow modeling software. Okay. Let me repeat again. What is Power Query Editor? Power Query Editor is a process flow modeling software. One time you are designing an engine, next time onward system will run. If you give the input, system will give the output. That's all. Okay. You are creating an engine, one time design. Okay. So this also may not be required for auditors. First time maybe you can do, but this is a main tool for articled assistants and second level people. So auditor need not do this. As I have told you, auditor is for analyzing the data. If you are the one-man army, sir, I am the auditor, I am the clerk, I am the peon, then definitely you must learn this. Okay, because it will save a hell lot of time. Hell lot of time. You will be definitely enjoying. Okay, so now friends, in this particular window, since this is the first time we are learning Power Query, 10 sensitive points I want to touch. In this forest there are 10 sensitive points. So I am going to do it. After I have done, you please do it. Okay, please watch. There are 10 sensitive places. Okay, so please watch. Because in Power Query there is no coding. There is no coding. So everything is in a button. So there are some 10 sensitive points I will touch. After I have done, you please do. I will also, after that I will tell you slowly. So please watch. Right click this empty area number 1. See, first you see, then you can do. So all the 10 I will show you, then you can understand. Okay. Right click the empty area 1. Right click the query number 2. And then click the intersection number 3. ABC itself is a button number 4. And the column heading right click number 5. Filter is Excel filter number 6. Right click on any step number 7. And then there is no control Z undo. This itself is a button number 8. Can you see that? Number 8. And this is redo number 9. And this itself is a button number 10. Okay. Let me do it slowly. You also do it. Are you ready, friends? So right click the empty area number 1. Okay. Because entire forest I cannot search. but I am having 11 packets. I can take from here. I can take from here. Okay, kerchief is this side, and then purse is this side. Easy. Instead of searching everywhere, I can search here. Okay, contextual help. Right click, left click, click like that. Okay, so right click the empty area. Number one, I can create a new query from here. I can get a file. I can get a workbook. Amazing, right? So I need not go to home and then new source and then click like this. Okay, instead of clicking here, I can right click here and then do it, which is better for you. You can use. Okay, so right click the empty area. Number one. If I want to do anything for this query, right click. Number two. Okay, so there are so many options. Okay, number two, and then intersection, that is the home button. Home, whatever the buttons available, here you can see remove top rows, all these things. Okay, this is number three, and then this ABC. ABC itself is a button. If you click it, I can format it, number, date, okay, like that. Okay, this is fifth one, fourth one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, fourth one. Right click the column heading, fifth one, transform. So this is the transform button, number 5. Then just like Excel filter, number 6. Sorting and filtering, classifying, sorting. Then number 7, right click on any step. Okay, number 7. And this is undo. There is an int mark. If you done something wrong, if you want to remove the last step, you can remove it. And if I want to modify, instead of 3 lines, I have pressed 2 lines. I can again click it. I can convert to 2 to 3. Okay, it's possible. Redo, undo. And the last step is column profiling based on top 1000 rows only it is doing. But if I want entire data set, that also we can do. If it is crores of records, even then it will manage. So it is not like Excel. Okay, it is not like Excel 10 lakh records only. No, it can do even hundreds of crores of records. I have loaded up to maybe 20 million rows. Okay, 2 crore records I have loaded. Even then it was working. Okay, no problem. So now let us again come back to our data here. So first 2 lines I have removed. Now I can see first 2 lines are actually detective data. Then other than that, detector data. So I want to split into detective, detector. 2 tables are there. So let us direct to detective, detector. So what am I doing? Please see here. Right click this query. Duplicate the query, reference the query. There are 2 options. Duplicate the query, just copy the query and again do the same thing. That is copy paste. Whereas referencing the query is just like our Excel reference. If the first query is changing, second query also will change. So now what I want to do is, I want to keep the first query as the base query. From the base query, I will create all the other queries. So this is like our Excel formula, but not for a single cell. It is for the entire table. You are writing a formula. Okay. So from the previous query, I want to refer it as a query so that the first query changes. This query is also changing. So right click the query, make it as a reference. If I make a reference, can you see that form 26AS is the formula? This is the coding. You are not creating the code, but system is automatically creating step-by-step code. That coding language is called M language. We will come to that M language later because we are not coding anything. Okay. So now we can see that it is equal to form 26AS. Previously, let us double click and rename it to detective. Anyone? How many of you are following me, friends? That's good. Okay, so double click and give the name as detective. I am giving the name of the query as detective. That is our client's name. So previously we have removed top rows. Now I am going to keep top rows. Okay, keep rows, top rows, 2 rows. Amazing, sir. Such a kind of a cut, wet, ot, how simple. That is Power Query. So one time you are doing for form 26AS, next time onwards system is doing, because you are telling to the system what to do one by one. All of these things are recorded, okay, as an M language query. So now we have done detective data. So in the detective data, I can see that it is a delimited text. Delimited by what? Delimited by caret symbol. So yes sir, what is the problem sir? Keep rows, top rows sir. Yes sir, very good sir, thank you. If you are teaching others, you are learning actually, right? That's why I am saying please come along with everyone, okay? So if you are teaching others, you are already learning 2 times. So now let us do what? Split the column. I want to split this column by delimiter, by number of characters, by position, number to uppercase. See the power of this. In 1 second I can split all the GST numbers. 1 second, place of supply, everything. Anyway, so now let us say it is delimited text. That is why split the column by delimiter. Now the system automatically understands the caret symbol. If I press OK, I am getting this sir. Never do the text to columns again. Okay, so deductive data, but this deductive data is a single line of records. If it is a single line of data, I need not see it like this. I can go to transform, transpose. Okay, see the beauty sir. Transform, transpose sir. Please see that sir. So I have got a single line of record. Have you got it? Go to transform and then transpose. Can you see that? Automatically row becomes column, column becomes row. So deductive data is over. How many of you are following me? That's good, super. So now let us try to, because 2 to 3 is very hard. 3 to 4 is also very hard. But 4, after 4 o'clock, everybody will be what? Somewhat fresh, okay? So now let us right click this query again. Let us see the deductor data. So anybody, if you are not following me, please raise your hands. I'll come and help you, okay? Yes, friends? Okay. So right click the Form 26 AS because that is the base query. Make a reference and give the name as deductor. Deductive data separate, deductor data separate. Now what to do, friends? Can you tell me? Yes? Remove top rows. Can you see that? Now you are having eyesight. Previously you were blind. But now you are knowing what? Okay, next step what to do? Okay. So over a period of time you understand what to do. Okay. Logical. Manually what will you do? Think about it. All the buttons are available, sir. Definitely you are going to see after this particular case study is over, you will have some confidence. Give me some complicated file, sir. Like that you will tell. Yes, sir. Have you got it? So remove rows, top rows, 4 rows. We don't want 4 rows. Okay. We start from name of the deductor. Okay. So I don't want 4 rows. So go to home. I can go to home and do it, or I can click here also. So remove rows, top rows, 4 rows. Now I am getting serial number as the first line. Okay. Serial number, name of the deductor and all. Yes. So one time you do it in the class, one time you do it in the home, you learn. Okay, that's how. So again what to do? Split the column by delimiter as usual. Split the column by delimiter. Once I press OK, I am getting this table of tables. Okay. Split the column by delimiter. Same step. So how many of you have seen the same thing in Excel? Sir, I have done the same in Excel. Sir is raising. Super, sir. Okay. So from now onwards, you are going to see the twist, sir. Until now, it is just like what? Excel. But from now onwards, we are going to make a small twist. You will be amazed by the tool. What is happening in Excel, sir? It's just like a cutting like cake without having any coding. Until now, we have not coded anything. Okay. So now, I want to explain about this data. So how it is working? Please see here. Here I can see something called an outer table, inner table. Okay, outer table is containing what? Name of the deductor and tan number of the deductor and totals. Whereas this is the details, or in other words, header and details. So outer table, inner table. In database parlance, in database we call it as one to many. If you have learnt RDBMS, you could have learnt about this one to many. 1 PM hotel, many transactions, many TDS. 1 Signet Infotech, many device, many TDS. Okay. Now this can be called as normalized data. Again, in database they call it as normalized data. But if I want to make a data cube, if I see, remember the data cube, sir. If I want to make a data cube, first of all I need a flat sheet, na sir. Only when I am making flat sheet, I can fold myself anyway. So that is why we need a flat table. We need a flat table just like our sample superstore, where we have got a flat table. If the customer ID is repeated, not a problem. Order ID is repeated, not a problem. So I want a single flat table. Now friends, here from the outer table, if I can bring the data to inner table, then what is not required? Outer table is not required. So that is what I am trying to do. From the outer table, I want to bring the data to inner table. If the data is repeated, not a problem. Okay. So let us try to create it. So I want a single table of data, not table inside a table. So how to get it? This kind of data you will be getting in many places. Bankers are giving you. So that is why I have taken this as an example. So now from the outer table, how to get the inner table? Please see here, friends. First of all, let me get the headers to the top. Serial number, name of the detector, TAN number of the detector, I want it to be the header. Okay. So can you see one button called use first rows headers? Likewise here also one button, use first rows headers. Likewise, if you go to transform, there is a very big button, use first rows headers. Anything you can use. And if you click here, you can see headers as first row also. Sometimes you may be requiring headers as first row. Sometimes you may be requiring first row as headers. As of now, we need first row as headers. So click on that first row as headers. Use first row as headers. Now serial number, name of the detector, TAN of the detector goes to the top. Any doubts, sir? Now you can see numbers are trying to convert it to null. Null means empty. Null stands for empty, and power query is case sensitive. Small letter null means small letter null. Capital letter null is capital letter null. Small letter null is the correct one. Capital letter null is a text. Okay. So this step I have not added. Okay. Promoted headers only I have done. System automatically finds first number is a number. So let us try to convert to number 1, 2, 3. So that is why change the type. Okay. When it is changing the type only, all the empty cells are converted to null. In SQL, null means empty. It is not equal to 0. 0 is different from null. Okay. Now I can identify that in the serial number column, if it is null, it is in a table. If it is 1, 2, 3, it is out table. Okay. Serial number column is a wonderful friend for us. It is easy for us to identify which is out table, which is in a table. So that is why I am going to utilize the serial number. Please see here, without coding, we are coding. Without coding, we are coding. Please see this. Go to add a column. Go to add a column. How many buttons, sir? Conditional column. Try to click the conditional column. You are coming along with me. That's why you are easily following. But next time, today night, you go and see. Then you will understand. Okay. So today itself, if you are done, then you will never forget. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 1 week after, you don't even know what to do. So that is why my humble request, today itself you do. So what is the name of the column they have given? Custom column. So in Tamil, custom means what, sir? Very hard. Our custom column has gone. Don't worry. So remove this custom and make it as detector name. Okay. So let us make it as detector name. So where I am getting the detector name, please see here, sir. If serial number, see the power without coding, sir. Chanceless. I am getting goosebumps. How they have designed this particular window. Okay. Amazing. Whoever designed this window, we have to give hats off to him. If serial number equals null, small letter null, sir, very, very important. If you put capital letter null, it will be an error. See the beauty. So according to Power Query, it is case sensitive. So small letter null. If serial number equals null, it is an inner table, so I want only null. If serial number equals null, I want null. Now the else part is very, very important. Okay, else. If it is not so, what you want? See the button, how they have designed. Click on this button. I want to select a column. I can enter a value. I can select a column also. I am selecting a column. Which column? Name of the director. By seeing the serial number, I am taking the name of the director. Such a kind of a wonderful tool, sir. I am getting name of the director. If I want to write a code, I should have written in Python or something like that. Okay. Without coding anything, now we have done this programming. Okay. If serial number equals null, I want null. Otherwise, name of the director. If I press OK, PM Hotel comes as a separate column. Okay. PM Hotel, Signet, Cry Limited, all these are in a separate column. So now, can you do the same thing for TAN number, sir? You can do, right? So go to add a column, conditional column. Instead of custom column, put it as TAN number. Same question. If serial number equals null, I want only null. Otherwise, I want to get the select a column which is nothing but TAN of the director. Like this, you can select any column. Okay. So TAN of the director. So once I press OK, I am getting TAN number also as a separate column. Next time onward, system will do. Now, how many of you following me? Raise your hands. Good. That's nice. Now I am going to ask one question. Do you believe in magics? Yes or no? Because you are going to see one. Okay. Please see here. Please see. Select these two columns. Just like Excel, you select these two columns. Director name and TAN number I have selected. Both the columns you select. Right click the column heading. Any column heading you can right click. Right click the column heading. Transform. Fill down. Fill down. That's all. Please see that. Have you created these two columns? Select these two columns. Just like Excel, select this column and then control this column. So both the columns I have selected. Right click on any column heading and then fill down. I want to fill the values down. That's all. Okay. Now can you see that? PM Hotel, everything is filled down. So now whatever the data I want from outer table, I have got in inner table. Now we can cut what? Outer tables. Okay. So now we don't require the outer table. Any doubt, friends? Hope you are following. Yes, sir. So I go to the first column, serial number, which is helping us a lot. Click on the filter. Click on the filter where I want only the inner table null, because null is the inner table. Null is the inner table. Once I press OK, outer tables are gone. Unlike Excel, Excel is actually, if I am applying a filter, it will only hide the data. But here it is not hiding the data. Power Query is ruthless. Once you cut it, it is cutting all that. Next step, it will not be there. So first step you have filtered, next step it will not be there from the next step. Okay. So now entire thing is null. Since the entire thing is null, why should I keep it? So just like some friends, once their job is over, they will cut us. Likewise, we will also cut here. Everything is null. So right click the column and then remove it. Okay. Now can you see that? Such a kind of a tool. Okay. Then and there you can cut all the unwanted things. If you leave, balance is only wanted. That's what we are doing. That's Power Query. Clean the data. Sanitize the data. Okay, friends. So now you can see serial number, section, transaction date, status of booking. This I want to make to be the header. But if you are promoting the header, now what will happen? PM Hotel will go to the top. Okay. So that I don't want. That is why what I am doing is, it is a one-time effort. Please do it yourself. By this way, we can learn how to rename also. Double click the heading and give the numbers yourself, serial number. There is another way of doing it is there, which is a long way. That's why I don't want to show it. Serial number, section. You please see the bottom and then type yourself, section. And transaction date is there, just type date. And status of booking, booking status. or just status is enough. So you give the column heading yourself, that's what I'm saying. Just double click the name and booking date. It is a one time only we are doing, okay? Next time onward system will do. Because it is recording. Whatever the column heading you are changing, it will be recording. So then I want to go to remarks. Remarks column, make it as remarks. Then total amount paid. You can remove the total only because it is amount paid. You can remove all the totals. Only the total part you remove. And then third column, total is there. I can double click and then remove the total TDS deposited. And last column, column number 11 is not required. Everything is null only. You can remove that. Okay. Column number 11, I remove. So now all the headings I have given again. So if you have done this, then we'll move on to the next step. If you are not giving the heading properly, not a problem, but the headings will be gone. That's why better to keep the headings somehow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Add a conditional column. Here, this you remove it. This one remove it. This also you remove. Remove. Redo is here, sir. Just click on this button. Remove it, sir. Totally remove. Null. Everything is null. You can remove. Double click, sir. Just double click. So here you have to say serial number should be verified. If serial number equals only null, you have selected 10. Serial number is null. Okay, that's all. Now if you press OK, it will come. Press OK, it will come. Yes. Yes, correct. Once you press OK, you will get it. Now select both the columns. Both the columns. Right click. Fill down. Fill the values down. Okay. Then I have given the names. Okay. See the column heading. I have seen the column heading from the down. Please go to the first. Okay. So you can remove the outer tables. Click on this filter. No. Click on the filter where I want only null values. Select all, remove. Null only I want. Now remove this column. Serial number is not required. Everything is null. And then double click and give the name as serial number. Okay. Yes, friends. Hope you have done this. Now how many of you are following me? Because now we are going to exit the forest. Already we have done the forest one case study. So how to come out? Okay, that's what now. See the one step making the entire data clean. Please see this. I go to the serial number. Go to the serial number. I don't want anything as null. I don't want anything as serial number. So once I have selected these two, removed, please see a beautiful inner table is ready. So if I go to the right hand side, I can see that entire data is clean. Okay. So from a complicated 26 AS like this, now we have converted to this one. These many steps we have done. Okay. But one time only. Once you have done this, sir, please see here. Next step, last penultimate step. We have to say ABC I don't want, make it as whole number. And section is okay. Date is date. Date convert to date. Like booking date is date. And then next column is amount paid. So this amount paid, all the three columns you can change at the same time. Okay. Multiple columns also can be changed with the same type. I have selected all the three columns. Right click on the column heading. Change the type to currency. Now everything is converted to currency now. So automatically it becomes numbers. And if I go to the right hand side, nothing should be ABC 1 2 3, sir. ABC 1 to 3 is not correct. So ABC 1 to 3 means system doesn't understand what is it. Okay, that's why click on this convert to text. ABC only. Here also TAN number also ABC. Okay. Okay. Sir, with your permission, I'll be downloading one small software. Okay, it will be helpful for you also. So let me try to go to Zoom Meet utility of Microsoft. Okay. System internals. It is only Microsoft software. So let me download this. It is a wonderful software, sir. 1.1, 1.4 MB only. So let me open it. Let me select everything. Copy. D drive. Let me create a new folder. All the system internals you can install. Microsoft Sys internals. Okay. Okay, so only for this purpose, sir, I have installed. Okay, so here I can zoom like this so that people can see in a better way. Okay, so I want ABC 1 2 3 should not be there. It should be only ABC. That's why. Okay, so TAN number should also be ABC. Now what can we do? I want this to be the first columns. Okay, I don't want. We can move like this also. I can move like this, but instead of that, since I am moving to the beginning, right click the heading. And I can see move to beginning. So automatically these two columns will be moved to the beginning. Okay. Now we can see PAN number and TAN number and director name is the first column. Okay. So now we have got entire data ready for analysis. Okay. So from a complicated form 26AS, we have segregated directive data, director data. Okay. Extracted, transformed. Now the next step is what? Loading the data. So file, I hope you have done it, friends. File, close and load to discard and close. Which button we should not press? Discard and close we should not press. Okay. So until now we have not saved anything. If the power goes now, everything is gone. Okay. So because we are in a forest, from .NET I cannot have the control over Excel. Excel is not having the control over .NET. That is why we cannot do anything. Suppose I have done some 10 queries. All the 10 queries are important. I cannot go to Excel also to save. I cannot save it here also. Then what to do, sir? Very simple. I will tell you, if you want really, I want to save here itself, now itself. Then how to do it? Please see here. What is the language we have used? M language. What is the expansion for M? Data mashup language. Okay. So if I go to view, advanced editor, this is the M language you have written. Coding. So without coding, we have created the coding. Okay. So all these steps one by one. Please see here, let function only. Let A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. Like this only they have written. M language is just like our Excel let function. Output of step 1, please see here. Output of step 1 source, please see this. Output of step 1 source becomes the input of next step. Output of step 1, step 2 removed top rows, that becomes the input of removed top rows for the next step. Okay. You can see that output of step 1 becomes the input of step 2, output of step 2 becomes input of step 2, step 3, split column by delimiter comes here, change the type 1 comes here. Like that it goes down. So every step by step it is going. Once all the steps are over, you can come to the bottom. That is the last step is the column. Okay, that is the result. So that is been written. Okay, let everything is calculated in reordered columns. And the last step only will not have the comma. All the other things are comma only. So it is a single statement coding. But we need not learn about this. Just I given an introduction. Okay, M language means mashup language, data mashup language. So now I can select all these queries. I can say Control C, copy. I am going to a text file. I can go to File, New, and then paste. Now can you see entire query? Now you can save it in a text file. All the queries, if you want to keep as for your purpose, or you can send to others also if they want, you can keep it as a text file. Okay. So now even if power goes, you can keep this file. Okay. Anyway, so this is one way of doing it. But if you are using laptop, not a problem. We have a power connection, nothing to worry. So now let us try to close the query. Now friends, when to close and load, when to close and load to, there are two options. See, out of 3 queries, I require only 2 queries. Detective data, detector data. Form 26 AS we don't require. Even though it is a source, we don't require. That is why if you want to load all the queries, I can say close and load. If I want to load only those queries I want to do, then say close and load to. So it is better to use close and load to always, so that you can select which query to be loaded. So I am saying file, close and load to. If I say close and load to, we are exiting from forest and we are entering into the Excel city. So now we are very much happy, because we have come from where? From Power Query editor window. Now we have come to Excel, which is VBA. So there are 2 parts here. Please see here. I can try to zoom it for you. So there are 2 areas. One is called Excel workbook area. Another one is called data model area. Okay, whether you want to load it in a model or you want to load it in the Excel workbook itself. If there are less than 10 lakh records, if you want to do the analysis by using Excel, then you can select this. But if you want to load it to the model, more than 10 lakh records, 1 crore records, then we can use data model. Okay. So now I want to select what? Only create connection. Don't load anything. Only create connection, press OK. Now I am getting queries and connections. All of them are connection only. Now let us load one by one. First I want to load the detective only. Right click the detective, load to. Where do you want to load? In a table in the existing current. If I press OK, now can I get, sir? Inside the Excel from Form 26 AS, the query is running and it is giving you the data. Now let me come back to here. I want to load the detector data also. Right click, load to. Where I want to load? I want to load as a table. If I press OK, can you see that? That is also coming. So whatever now you want to do in Excel, you do it, sir. Pivot, sum, whatever it is. And for your purpose, I will tell you, I go to a new sheet. Sarah's gone. Sarah was sitting now. So I will be writing this formula. So equal to detector. If I am typing equal to detector, sir, can you see that? I need not give the name of the table. Okay, equal to detector. If I type, you can see life is a circle. So before getting the data, if you want to do something, use Power Query. After getting the data into Excel, dynamic array. That's all. And whenever the file is updated, you need not bother about it. Automatically the system will work. Anyway, so reports can be automated. Right, let us come to sheet 1, because I want to modify the data and see how it is working. Actually the name of the company is SRG Private Limited. Now let us see some Davangre. So I am going to this text file. Let me change something like this. Okay, instead of SRG Private Limited, I am trying to convert to XYZ. Okay. Suppose the file is changed, sir. File is changed. Some more records are added. Okay. Let us say already there are some records. We can add some more records if you want. So anyway, so let me try to add another record called 6. So already 5 is there. Let me add 6. Okay, already sometimes 4 and 5 is coming. 6 I am adding. So Narayani Hotels, let us say Sri Narayani or something like that, XYZ ABCD. something like that I have given. I'll save this file. So now our source file is changed. Okay. Now let me come to Excel. Here it is not changing. Nothing to worry. Go to data, refresh all. That's all, sir. It is XYZ limited, and then you can see number 6 will also be there. From now onwards, you will not use XYZ ABCD. Okay. Now onwards, you try to use this concept. Don't use the data, text to columns, all these aspects. Okay. Let me save it as case study number 1. I'll share it later. Okay. So case study number 1. Now I am going to tell you, suppose client A's data you are having, but I want to have client B's data. This form 26 AS, if it is changed, okay, I am getting a new file, sir. New form 26 AS text file, how to get the data. So client A data is already loaded. I want to load client B's data also. I need 2 files. One file is client A, another file is client B. Very simple only. Copy the file and paste it 2 times. So now I am having 2 files, but both the files are pointing to the same text file. Now I want to change the pipeline. Connect, okay. This pipeline you remove, that pipeline you add. Okay. How to do it? Go to data, get data, data source settings. Okay. There is a button called data source settings. If I click this data source, now the system is asking where is your data source. So previously our text file is this. Okay. Previously the text file is this. Now I can change the source to any text file. So client B's file I will change. That's also. So any form 26 AS, unless otherwise income tax department is not changing their format, until then we need not again enter into the forest. Power query will be handling in the background. So totally automating the form 26 AS. Any doubts, please ask. You try it with any statements or any banker, any complicated text file. So if you have any problem and all, try to modify, you can send a sample file. I'll do it for you. 1 or 2 times if you have seen, then from the 3rd time onwards you will tell to others. It is not that much hard. Okay, it's only practice only required. If you have interest and practice, you can do wonders. No coding. Until now we have not coded anything, sir. Only thing is what to do you should know. So cut the case, I want only this, I want that. All the buttons are available. Unpivot, pivot, group, everything is there. Okay. But the entire Power Query, if you want to learn, it will take 6 months. And I want to show you my guru again. Okay. So where I have learnt. So same playlist only, but a different playlist I will show you. Same channel. Okay. Excel is fun. Because that gentleman is having a playlist, by step he is executing. That's why this particular YouTube channel was very easy as a course. So Excel is fun. If I go to this and
welcome to the
go
Excel
to this playlist, you please see this. Okay. One playlist you please note down. Okay. So things available. Okay, so this one.
Welcome to the
Advanced Data Analysis and Business Intelligence YouTube class. Power Query, Power Pivot, DAX, M Language, Power BI, Excel, 183 videos, sir. So this is only 83 videos, that is 65 videos. So totally 148 videos I am suggesting. Okay. You need not go to any other thing. One course you learn. Then you will have entire things covered. Okay. This gentleman is giving all the sample files, PDF files, notes, everything is available. Okay. Everything is free, no cost. You invest your time, that's enough. Okay. If you are thinking that this particular gentleman is very slow, because he is he will be teaching like a professor, So it will be very slow. If you want little bit fast, sir, I want a faster way of learning, then I can say guy in a cube. Guy in a cube. There is another channel. Cube means what? Data cube. Guy in a data cube. So these people are very fast. Not this person. Never see Jitan Shah. We'll go to guy in a cube.
Yo! What's up? I'm Adam.
And I'm Patrick.
And we are Guy in a Cube.
But where's the cube?
There used to be a cube. When this started, there was an actual cubicle where I
They'll be
did.
very fast, but it is very understandable only. If you want faster learning, we can do that. And another gentleman, another website, if you want. So the persons who have invented this Power BI, so Microsoft engineers, they are also coming outside and then talking about it. SQL BI. So SQL BI, that is another website. They are also really very nice. These two people.
Friends, welcome to the SQL BI channel. Here is all about DAX, Power BI, and data modeling.
They are also very nicely talking. But fundamental learn, if you want to start from fundamentals to highest level, first channel is very nice. Okay? 83 videos. Really in a flow it will be there. Like a course, it will be there. Okay. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Definitely. We are doing it on a regular basis, sir. Regular basis. If you are getting struggled anywhere, please send a sample file anonymizing the data. I will do it for you. Okay. Yes, sir. So one time only, sir. One time only we do it. Example, PDF file. Okay. Do you want to do it now, sir? Want any break? You do it. Very stuffy, yeah. Is it okay? Let us have a break, huh? Yes. Yes, sir. Break. So. Hope today's class is interesting, friends. I hope so. Otherwise, we can close also if you are getting feeling bored. Okay, so welcome back, friends. How to import a PDF file? Okay, 1 minute only. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. We will do it. So this is the file. Sample bank statement. I already given. If you open this PDF file, you can see that it is an Axis Bank statement. So from the Axis Bank statement, I want to import the data into an Excel file. I want to do something. Okay. If you are having your own bank statement, you can try it with yours also. Okay. So I have given a sample bank statement. Today night you try to do it for your own bank statement. Okay. Any bank statement of your clients also. Okay. So this is a PDF file, and how to import that PDF file into Excel. Okay. Let us try to see. Just 2 minutes only it will take. Please see. I go to Excel. So let me close our case study 1. I am again going to Excel. Let us close this B Indian and all. So let me open our Excel and then open a new file. File, new. Always open with a new file. So go to data, get data, from file, from PDF. So please see how many things are possible. Okay, from Azure, from Power Platform, from other sources, any ODBC, Tally ODBC, anything you can import. So from file, from PDF. Now where is the PDF file? This is the PDF file, sample bank statement. Okay, when I am opening, Hope you are getting the same window that I am also getting. Okay. Okay. Are you having the same window, friends? So if you are having the same window, if you click on the table 1, you can see a preview. So what is the table 1 of the PDF? Table 2 of the PDF contains our transaction. Okay, this is the transaction I want to import. Okay, Axis Bank statement is a wonderful PDF file. Already the PDF is in the form of table, so we can easily import. Okay, table 3 is also the next page. Okay, this is page number 1. This is page number 2. Actually, these two only we want. Okay, so these two, if we can import and then append, that is okay. But here we are having another concept called entire text comes as page 001. So this also we can take and then remove top rows, like that also we can do. So this is page 1 and this is page 2, entire text only. So out of this we need only table 2, table 3. But there is one option to select multiple items, and I can select table 2, table 3, but don't do this because, don't do this. That's why I'm saying it is like a forest. First time you will be making any error, but second time you will be getting again, oh my God, why should I have done this? Okay, because this month we are having 2 pages. Next month it may be 5 pages. Next month it may be 10 pages. So I don't want to fix it. I am going to prepare a generalized query for any Axis Bank statement, not for only this. If I want to do it for only this PDF file, it is okay. But if I want to do it for any PDF file of Axis Bank statement, then I want to generalize the query. Let it be 100 pages, let it be 1 page. So I want to import. That is why for this PDF file, if I want to do, we can select multiple items, and table 1, table 2 we can select. But now, that is why in PDF, if you are having PDF, you go to this folder itself. See, there is a twist. So select this folder itself. Entire folder we try to transform. Okay, so this is the way. After bringing the file into PDF, into the Power Query, we can do anything. So that is why if you are using a PDF file, if it is a one-time effort, you can select any table. If you want to generalize the query so that even if there are 100 pages, I want to import, then you select this folder itself and then transform this data. So now that folder itself will be brought into Power Query editor like this. Hope you are following, friends. Entire table 1, table 2 comes into the Power Query editor. Okay, so let me try to zoom it for you. So if it is in green color, this is actually green color. Okay, if it is green color, it is an object. In Power Query, anything in green color is an object. Don't click on the object. Okay, you can right side click. Please see this. If you click here, the table will be opening. I don't want that. Right side of the table, if you click, you can see the preview. Okay, so very, very important in Power Query. If you want to see the preview, don't click on the table, click on the right side. Okay, if you click here, I can see the preview. Click here, right side the preview. So I can see the preview. But this table is a text, whereas this table is a green color. Okay, green color is the object. Okay, this is the data, whereas this is a kind page, table. This is nothing but text, but this is the data. Okay, so now I am having the PDF file like this. From here, I don't want anything as a page, so we can easily filter. I don't want anything as a page. Now I am getting only tables. From the tables, I don't want table 1. Can you see that, sir? Such a kind of a very simple filter if you apply, then from the next month onwards, even if it is 100 pages, not a problem. Okay, even if it is 5 pages, not a problem, because the condition what we are giving is, please see the condition of our Excel. Each kind is equal to table and ID is not equal to table 1. So that means if the table 1 is removed and then kind table is also kept. So that means next time if it is 5 tables, not a problem. If it is 20 tables, not a problem. So The pages can be anything. So we have made generalize the query. So any doubts, please ask friends. So once we have done this, we can remove the other columns because data is available only in the table. These two tables only we want. So I am selecting this data. Previously we have removed the columns, but now I am removing other columns. See the big difference, how many buttons? So remove other columns. Now except data, other columns are removed. So if I expand the table, this is the button to expand. If I expand the table, I can see all the columns are coming here. I can remove the original column name because original column name is data. Data.column1, data.column2, like that will come. I don't want the data name. So that's why we usually remove this. Okay? Use original column name. If I press OK, I am getting the entire data ready, sir. That's all. Both the tables are combined. See the beauty. Both the tables are combined, opening balance to closing balance. Nothing to worry. Even there are 100 pages, don't worry. So next time onwards, Axis Bank statement is okay. Only thing we have to do is promote the headers. Use the first row as headers. That's all. So PDF file, only 5 or 6 steps. Any doubts, please ask. Any PDF file, you try it, you will definitely enjoy. So if I say close and load, entire Axis Bank statement comes as a wonderful table inside Excel. Okay. So you try it with any PDF file, you will enjoy this. So wrap rows, wrap calls, that formula may not be required. Okay. You can, if you have the PDF file and Power Query, you can easily import it. Any PDF, sir. Unless otherwise you are having scanned document. See, if it is an image, it will not come. If the data is available in a table form or in even text form, it will come, sir. Yes, sir, please. So, any doubts, sir? PDF. No problem, sir. PDF is very simple, sir, not a problem. So let me save it as case study number 2. Okay. Yes, friends, any doubts, sir? If you have any doubts, please ask. Yes, sir. Scanned PDF files, what to do? Okay. So we can use images to OCR. Okay. So here we are having in Power Query one option called, but the single images can be only done. Okay. Single page images can be converted to text. If I go to data, I can have something called insert the picture from file. If I have copied, I can say, see for example, picture from file, which file it will ask. So all the kinds of pictures you will get it. Okay. Say image, JPEG, any file, we can try to get it to the data. So this will make OCR, optical character recognition. But if I have 10 files, 10 pages PDF file, how to get it? It's a totally scanned documents. So I want to extract the text available in the scanned documents, even Kannada also, Kannada language, anything is possible today. So that you may require Python OCR. Okay. Python libraries are available. Okay. Python libraries are available that you can make use of it. It's not a very big deal, sir. Sir, Python is Chat GPT is writing the code. We need not worry about it. Okay. So maybe I can tell about how the Chat GPT is working with Excel. Okay. Do you want to see that? Because already time is 6 o'clock, sir. When to complete? GST reconciliation. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. So then we will see the GST reconciliation. It's a wonderful, again another wonderful area. So I am very much happy to see your interest. Okay. So let us see this. So those who are having very important job, they may leave. So let us try to see that, friends. Please see here. This is the sample. Okay, please see here. So we have one folder called JSON. So inside the JSON, I gave 3 JSON files and 1 PJ data. So until now we were seeing only one source of data. Only one source of data. Now I am going to take the data from 2 sources. One is from JSON, one is from purchase journal. I want to reconcile both. Okay. So automatically I want to reconcile. That is the next level. Let us see one by one. So what is a JSON file? JSON is nothing but JavaScript object notation. JavaScript object notation, which is also a text file. Which is also a text file. If I say right click and open with the notepad. Okay. So right click, open with notepad. If I open with notepad, you can see the text. Okay. So what is the GST number, filing period, B2B, sheet in. So like that you can see the data, both machine readable, human readable. So all the files will be like that only. Government, if it is sharing the file, definitely it will be both human readable, machine readable. No brand, nothing to be required. So this JSON file can be opened by any software. So that is how generic file only government can give. Government cannot give Excel file, because if they give Excel file, that means they are supporting Microsoft. So that is why any government people, banks, they will not give any Excel file, because it shows what? That means you have to buy Microsoft Excel. So you are pushing you corporate. So like that people will tell. So that's why always generic files only will be given. It can be of any format. Okay, this can be imported. XML, JSON, text, CSV. All these are platform independent, OS independent. Okay, application independent. So that is why we can open with any software. So now we can see Python also we can use, SQLite we can use, maybe NIME we can use, Power Query also we can use. Now JSON files are containing our GST data. Okay, so which is supplied by GST 2A, supplied by our suppliers, and this PJ data is containing my client's data. So one is from government, another one is from client. Now let me tell about the structure. There are 3 months JSON files and 1 month, 3 months PJ data in a single Excel. Next month what will they do? 4th month JSON file will come. 4 months purchase journal will be given by my client. Okay, so they will run this purchase journal one report. 4 months data will come. That file they have given. If I open that file, you can see PJ data. What does it have? So PJ data, it is having 3 months purchase journal data. Okay, so date, particulars, CGST, SGST, total, GST number, goods value, invoice number. So these are the columns available from our purchase journal by my client. Okay, this is their own software they have exported, and this is GST department has given JSON. Now friends, next month onwards, I don't want to do anything. 4th month, I cannot add a file. Okay, because already data source, if I add one by one, it will take that much time. I have to add another data source. It will be very difficult. That's why in Power Query, they are given entire folder can be imported. So once you have imported entire folder, in that folder, if you are putting that file, that's all. Refresh. Entire reconciliation is over. Okay, so automating the entire process, sir. No data or no job is duplicated, sir. One time only you do for this client, sir. You will be enjoying. Okay, so let us try to do that. So 3 months JSON, 3 months purchase journal data. Let us quickly do it one by one. So now this Power Query is coming from cars. They have copied the concept from cars only. Okay, so for example, if you know about the previous cars, I think sir may be knowing, before Maruti Suzuki, we have only 2 kinds of cars, Ambassador, Fiat. So these 2 kinds of cars are designed for drivers to drive the car, owners to sit in the back side. Okay, so if I am the owner and I am driving the car of Ambassador, I go to Kodaikanal. Once I reach Kodaikanal, I will be flat. Okay, because that much of fatigueness, if you drive the car, you will have. But today we are having what? Power steering. With a single finger I am driving the car. These cars are designed for owner to drive the car. Okay. Today if you are asking which is the comfortable seat in the car, driver seat only. Okay. 1.5 crores Benz car people are buying, and driver is driving the car, owner is sitting in the back side. Whenever I am seeing like that, I will be always thinking, these people are lunatic. So driver is enjoying the place benefits, heat generated massage is being done. All these things are done to the driver, but the owner will be sitting in the back side. Okay. So that's why these cars are designed for drivers. Okay. Anyway, now from this only Microsoft has copied. Previously we are having query, now we are having Power Query. Previously query was designed by software developers, now users are developing. Okay. So that is why no coding, low coding, like power steering with a single finger, now we are driving the entire thing. Okay. Now I am going to tell one statement, you will also understand. If I don't know what is steering, whether it is steering or power steering, what is the problem for you? If you don't know the driving, sir, you don't know driving. Do you know about steering or power steering? No, right? Likewise, if you don't know what is a query, you don't know Power Query also. Okay. So that is why learn the concept of query. What is a query? Getting the data from a database. So now let us try to move on. Where it will be helping us, let me tell you. Let us go to Power Query, friends. So go to a new file as usual. Let us go into the case study. Now the time is maybe 6:15. Before maybe 6:45, let me try to close. Okay, 30 minutes. Let us make a run through. So are you ready, friends? Make a marathon. So go to File, New File. Go to a new file. Since we have already gone through this forest many times, it is very easy for you now. Okay, go to Data, Get Data from File, not the JSON, entire folder, from folder. Okay. So can you do that, sir? From folder. If you click that from folder, now the system will ask from which folder. So now I will be doing maybe here. So JSON folder. So once you select the JSON folder, press open. Now you should be getting this window. Okay. So whatever the contents in the JSON folder will be shown, and let me try to zoom it for you. Okay. Binary is the content. Okay. Binary is the content, and the extension is available. If you come to the bottom, now we are having 4 buttons. Load, transform data, cancel, previously available. Now we are having a button called combine. So we can combine the file here itself and then load also. But why should we not press the button? Because not all the files are JSON. Not all the files are same structure. Next time they will put some PDF file, document text file, any file can be posted. That's why I don't want to combine here. I will do the transform data and then combine. Okay. So better to click the transform data. Once I click the transform data, I am entering into the Power Query editor. Hope you are getting the same window as I am having. I will share this file also, maybe later, all the case study files. If you are sitting in the class and watching what am I doing, maybe you can follow. Okay. Any doubt, friends? Hope you have got this. Any doubts? Raise your hands. I'll come and help you if you want. Hope you are getting this. Okay. Now I want to select only JSON files. If there are other files, I don't want to select. That is why in the extension, if you click filter, I don't want anything in the form of any other file. I want only JSON. So if I press OK, now can you see that, sir? The extension is equal to JSON only we are selecting. Okay. See the formula. Table.select rows. This is M language. Table.select rows from the source. Each extension is equal to JSON. Okay. So only from JSON I am selecting. Next month if you put 4th file, that will also come. We need not worry about it. So I don't require any other column other than content, because content is the only thing having the binary and having the data. Don't click on the binary because it is a object. I have already told you anything in green color is an object. Don't click on the object. click on the right side and see what is the content. Okay, binary is there, and this is the JSON, this is also a JSON, this is also a JSON, how many bytes, all these things you are saying. Okay, now friends, once you have done that content only, we require right click the content and remove other columns. We need only this content. So whatever we are doing here also it coming, all these steps are recorded. Now we can don't do this, but I am saying if all the files are having the same structure, you can combine also here. Okay, but JSON files, even though the file extension is the same, structure is not same. Once I tell that, you will understand. For example, 1 month we are having B2BA, 1 month we are having B2B only. So what is B2BA? Amendments. So that is why not all the files are having the same structure. If all the files are having the same structure, I can click that button, combine files. Because suppose we are having 5 branches, all the 5 branches are sending you CSV files, all the CSV files are having the same structure. You can easily combine. 20 branches you can combine, 100 branches you can combine, not a problem. But here JSON files are not having the same structure, even though extension is the same, text file only, but it is a different structure. That's why I don't combine the file. Instead, that is why such a kind of a class is required. Okay, right click the content header, transform the each file as a JSON, transform JSON. So that's why I am saying rightly that it is a forest. Okay, so trial and error only. First time I have done combined files. Since there is a button, I have combined files. Then I was saying sometimes B2B is there, sometimes B2BA is there. So that is why what can we do? Every file, if you can transform it as a JSON, then we can combine. Okay, so combine and transform, or transform and combine. That is the step. Okay, so here we are transforming and then combining. Transform the file into JSON. Once you click that, you can see binary becomes a record. Okay, so if I go to here, you can see record. Okay, inside the record you can see B2B as a list. Here you can see B2B as a list. Okay, B2BA is also available for 1 month. So let me try to tell about, according to M language, what is a record, what is a list. So what is a record, friends? Can you tell me what is a record? Forget about M language. Can you understand what is a record? Record is nothing but what? One row of data. Okay, employee record. Okay, payment record. Record means one row, list means one column. So list means column of data, record means row of data. Now in the previous case study, we were seeing something called inner table, outer table. But in JSON, what is the structure? Do you know? Table inside a table inside a table inside a table inside a table. It's called nested tables. So it is not only inner table, outer table. It is table inside a table inside a table. N number of tables may be there, various levels. Okay, have you ever seen a game or maybe a toy? Once you open the toy, another toy will be there. If you open that toy, another toy will be there. So like that JSON is. Okay, but still I want what? Single flat table. But previously, how much difficulty we have faced from outer table to inner table, add a conditional column. Here, just like a cake, you will be getting the JSON. Okay, in 2 minutes we are going to open this JSON, and any JSON file now you can open with using Power Query, making a table very simple. Okay, so now let us try to see list of records of list of records of list of records. That's how they have made. Okay, list means column of data, record means row of data. Once you zoom in, rows will be open, and then column will be open, row will be open, column will be open. Like that, all the rows, columns will be open, and it will be a full flat table. Okay, so now I hope first of all it is a record. So record means columns. So let me expand the columns. Record means row. That means it will have so many columns. One row of many columns, one column of many rows. Okay, that is a list and records. If I expand the record, it will be expanded to various columns. So it is asking me GSTN, FP, B2B is a column, B2BA is a column. As usual, never use the original column name. If you press OK, I can get B2B as a list, B2BA as a list also. If you click on this record in the right hand side, you can see list is inside the list we are having records. So here also inside the list we are having record, one record only. But here this month how many records, how many suppliers have given the data, that's what it is. See, suppliers it is making a grouping, then supplier kulla invoice kulla data, so like that it goes. So that is how list of records. If you open that file also in the text file you can understand, but I don't want to confuse you, okay. List of records you understand. Now B2B only is required for reconciliation, okay. So here itself I could have done it. Here also I could have done it. For example, if we expand, I want only P2B only for reconciliation, okay. That also I could have done. Only B2B only we want. Since we have already done the expansion, nothing to worry. So I need only B2B. So select the B2B, okay. Select the B2B, right click, remove other columns. Now we are having a list. So let me try to zoom it for you, and then I want to say something, okay. Please hear, friends. How many column and how many rows I am having? One column of 3 rows, okay. So until I am doing one thing, please watch, okay. What am I doing? Just watch for 1 minute, then you will understand, okay. So what I am doing is, I am expanding the list. When I am expanding the list, what will happen? It will expand to new rows, okay. So expand the list, it will ask for new rows, okay. So now I am expanding to record. I am expanding the record. Again it will ask, press OK. Still I am having a list. Open it. Expand to new rows. Inside the list I am having a record. Expand it. So then I am opening these many columns. Then again there is a list. Expand it. Expand to new rows. Again let us try to expand the record. Press OK. Still I am having a record. So let me expand the record. So where is the record? Here it is. If I expand the record, until you are not having any list or record, please expand, sir. Now it is 18 columns, 221 rows, sir. That's all, sir. Flat table. Any doubts, please ask. Try it yourself, okay. Until you are having a list, I can help you. Come and help you if you want. So list expand, record expand. List expand, record expand. So you are zooming inside. Anything as a list, expand. Anything as a record, expand. List expand, record expand. Until you are having all the records and lists are expanded. Now I am having a full flat table, okay. Next time onwards, 4th file you put, sir. That's all. System knows where to expand, okay. Amazing. So one time only I am telling to the system how to get a flat table. So now I am having 18 columns, 221 rows. Previously we have got one column of 3 rows, but now I am having 18 columns of 221 rows. Such a kind of a massive record, GST record. All the 3 months data now I am getting in a single table. If I get another 4th month, refresh, you get another record, okay, another month's record. Such a kind of a beautiful software, sir. 2 minutes we can get the entire files into a single table. Without coding, that is the point. No coding, low coding. Any doubt, friends? Have you got it? So now the next step is getting the data ready for reconciliation, okay. So there are 18 columns in this, but I don't want 18 columns for reconciliation. Let me try to zoom it for you. So there is one button called choose columns, okay. Instead of remove columns, this is very easy to choose. Choose columns, if I click, all the columns will be listed. Which are the columns we want, that only I will select, okay. Remove all the columns, then I will select which are the columns for reconciliation. One by one I will select. GST number of the supplier we need for reconciliation. Then value of the bill, I want val. Then CS amount. What is CS amount? Central state amount, which is IGST. Then S amount, state amount, SGST. Then taxable value, goods value. Then comes C amount, CGST. Then invoice date, IDT. And then invoice number, I number, okay. Totally 8 columns. So have we selected these 8 columns? Please see. GST number, value, CS amount, S amount, taxable value, CGST, IDT, I number. So once I have selected 8 columns, that is enough for reconciliation. 10 columns are miscellaneous columns, place of supply, invoice type, reverse charge or not. If it is really required for reconciliation, you can select also. Okay. So in my client's data, it is not available. That's why I'm not using it. Okay. If I press OK, I am getting those 8 columns only. So these are those 8 columns. So final step for making ready the JSON is making the types. So all of them are ABC 1 to 3. Anything should not be ABC 1 to 3. Okay. So GST number is a text. So that's why I'm making it as text. And we can select value, CS amount, S amount, and then up to 5 columns we can select value, CS amount, S amount, taxable value, and C amount. All these are currency only. That's why select everything and then right click, change the type to currency. Beautifully we are making the currency. All the 5 are properly formatted. Then the last 2 columns, invoice date is a date. Click on the ABC and make it as a date. Here the problem is, if you are having US model, suppose your system is designed to US, your data is actually Indian date, maybe a problem will come because DDMMYY, MMDDYY. So not a very big problem. You can go to here, using local you can do it. If I am clicking using local, system will ask which country. Okay, that's all. Can you see that? English India. So if it is US data, you can say English US data. Okay. Anything you can select. Anyway, so that is culturing the data. So that's called culture the data. So now we have made date is date, invoice number is a text. Let us click on ABC and then text. So now 8 columns are ready, sir, for reconciliation. So one part of it is ready, JSON is ready. Okay. So from a complicated folder, and then I have got from all the files one table. Okay. So let me bring in the Excel file. It is already clean. Okay, that file is already clean. Let us bring it. Right click, new query, from file, from Excel workbook. So like that we can bring multiple sources, any source, from website, from anywhere. Okay, from file, from Excel workbook. Let me open the PJ data. Inside the JSON, we are having the PJ data. System will ask which particular sheet you want. So the first sheet only contains the data. That is the only sheet. I am selecting it. Press OK. System automatically makes the column heading, everything. Okay. So let me rename the query as PJ because it is looking very lengthy. Raj 2018 19. So I am going to give the name as PJ just to understand. Okay. One is purchase journal, another one is JSON. Here also I am having 8 columns, but 217 rows. There 8 columns, 221 rows. Some rows are not matching. Let us forget about it. Now the date is treated as a number. So we can convert to date. So let me try to convert to date. I want to replace the current type, not a problem. Otherwise I can remove the change type and do it again also. System has already created some change type. So that's what I am changing. So here let me select the CGST, SGST, total, and also another column of goods value. So all the 4 columns I am selecting, converting to currency. Here also system will ask, can I do it, replace the current one? Yes, replace the current. Why I am making the same setup? Because here if it is date, there also it should be date. Here it is currency, there also it is currency. Like that I am making. GST number is text always. Invoice number is also text. Now this particular part is also ready for reconciliation. So now we can reconcile. Yes, sir. Okay. What to do? Let me tell you. Please here. Go to Power Query. Go to Power Query. Before, unless otherwise you are closing the Power Query, you cannot come to Excel. Unless otherwise you are closing Excel, you cannot get that also. That is why. That's why please do this. Go to File and close and load to. Close and load to, not load. Close and load to. Load means everything will be loaded. Not a problem. So then you close the file, again come back to Power Query. Not a problem. Go to close that file, PJ file. You close the purchase journal file, okay? Close the file now. Now how to edit that launch Power Query editor? Go to data, get data, launch Power Query editor. Now you are entering into Power Query again, okay? Now you can say right click, new query, PJ. Yes friends, now I am having PJ one side, JSON one side, okay? Now I am going to bring all of you to 8th standard, okay? All of you to 8th standard. You have already learnt this, that's why. So if I am searching about SQL joins, because unless otherwise you know query, structured query language, you cannot learn Power Query. If I enter this, if I go to images, you have learnt this in 8th standard, sir. What is this called? This called is what? It's called as Venn diagram, okay? Hope you may be knowing about this Venn diagram. Let me click this image because this image is a very nice one. So let me try to explain, okay? There are two tables, A table, B table. Tamil knowing people, Kannada knowing people. Then this is what? Both languages. It is in SQL joins. It is called inner join. It's called inner join. And what about these people? Tamil only knowing people. This one is Kannada only knowing people, okay? This is called left exclusive, right exclusive. Any doubt? How simple it is, okay? So left exclusive, right exclusive. Now I am going to ask this one. Last year NP accounts, current year NP accounts. Then this is what? Continuing NP accounts. What about this one? Closed NP accounts. What about that one? New NP accounts. Accounts new. So as an auditor, whenever I am giving two tables, I require these three tables, okay? From two tables, I can get three tables. One is reconciled. Let me say like this. One is PJ, that one is JSON. Then what is this one? This is reconciled data. Inner join. Left exclusive join is PJ only. Unreconciled PJ. Unreconciled JSON, okay? So if you know this query concept, we can apply that, okay? So now we have another two queries, okay? There are more joins. This is called a full join. This is called cross join. These two joins I have used only once in my life, so forget about it. It will never come to us, okay? Forget about it. We have to learn only these three. If I learn how to make A left exclusive, if you put B to A to B, automatically becomes what? Right exclusive. So that is why we need to learn only these three. Inner join, left exclusive, right exclusive. This is called left outer. So I want to tell about the left outer join also. In the case of left outer, I want to have all the Tamil knowing people. If they know Kannada, that also I want. In the case of right outer, I want all the Kannada knowing people. If they know Tamil, that also I want, okay? So that is an added advantage. Now left outer means everything in the left I want. If it is available in the right only I want. Let me give you one example. So I want the list of all the customers. If they know, if they have GST number, that also I want, okay? That means if they have GST number, it will come, otherwise it will be empty. But anyway, which is very important? All the customers are very important. List of all the customers, if they have GST number, I want, okay? List of all the invoices, if it contains receipt number, that also I want, okay? That means easily I can find out which are collected, which are not collected, okay? Sometimes you apply left outer join also. But these three joins are very, very important. Inner join, left exclusive, right exclusive, okay? Knowing that, now let us enter into Power Query. So now I am going to Power Query. I am going to make joins. There are two kinds of joins possible. One is appending the queries and then merging the queries. Append means row wise addition. Merging means column wise addition. Sir, appending you may be knowing, okay? Append means what? First table is there. I am appending to bottom. So appending is row wise addition. Merging is column wise addition. Merge, okay? So now let me go to Power Query. I will show you the window, okay? Please here, friends. So let me try to zoom it for you. You want the charger, sir? This, sir. You can pull that. The wire is available. Okay, so you can come to this place there. Merge queries. Can you see the icon? Merge queries, column wise addition. Append queries, row wise addition. The charger has come out, sir. That's all, sir. Now it has come. Okay, so please here friends, append means row wise addition, merge means column wise addition. Okay, so there are two buttons here. Merge queries as new. That means what? If I want to merge the query here itself, I can do, or I want to keep these two queries A and B. I want to create a C query. C query is actually merging. So that is why I want to keep the PJ. I want to keep the JSON. I want to create a new query reconciled to JSON. That's why merge queries as new is the correct one. Okay, select the PJ, select the purchase journal, go to merge queries as new. Okay, don't click merge queries as new. Now can you see a new window is created, purchase journal in the top, JSON in the bottom. So friends, now you will be unbelievably, you will be enjoying this particular window. Please see. I am going to zoom this. So I want to match 7 column by 7 column, because here there is 1 column extra. Supplier name is extra. Okay. Here 1 column is extra, which is IGST. This client is not having IGST, CGST, SGST only. Here this column is extra, CS amount. There 1 column is extra, particular. So I want to match 7 column by 7 column. Please here how I am matching, friends. Date column I am selecting. Pressing control key, I am selecting other columns. So CGST, SGST, total, GST number, goods value, and then invoice number. So can you see a small number coming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nearby the column heading, you are saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the same order, you select in the bottom. First column is invoice date, select the date. Second column is CGST, select the C amount. Third column is SGST, S amount. Fourth column is total value. Fifth column is GST number, fifth column. Sixth column is goods value, taxable value. Seventh column is invoice number, invoice number. Now such a kind of a matching no software has done, sir. If you come to the bottom, I have seen already 104 records are matching, sir. Next month onwards, who will do, sir? That is the power, sir. Okay. Now the system is asking what kind of join you want. Okay. Unless otherwise you know the queries, you cannot do it. Okay. Actually, it is helping me. Inner means what? Only matching rows. Left anti means what? Rows only in the first. Right anti means what? Rows only in the second table. So these three only we need, not the outer tables. Okay. So now I am selecting inner join only. Once I have selected inner join, the selection matches 104 of 217 and 104 of 221. That only I want. Okay. Once I press OK, that 104 records only will be merged. And this is 8 column. This is 8 column. Merging means column wise addition. 8 plus 8 will be 16 columns. Okay. Anyway, if I press OK, you can see that a new query is created. First there are 8 columns PJ, and then we are having one table of JSON which is 8 columns. If I click any table, you can see the corresponding 8. If I expand, how many records will be there? 8 plus 8, 16 columns will be there. Okay. That is why merging means column wise addition, appending means row wise addition. This is nothing but our VLOOKUP, sir. From one table I am VLOOKUP and then getting any data. So that is VLOOKUP. And VLOOKUP is also we can do by like this. Okay. Yes, sir. It is more easy. One time only we are doing, sir. 7 column by 7 column. Yes, sir. 4th month, you put the 4th month JSON, sir, refresh, sir. We are doing for the past 2 years, sir. Every client, okay, 5,000, 10,000 records, sir. Just like that, okay. You do it one time, then you will definitely think about me, sir. we are doing a really great job, okay, like that. So, okay, friends. Now it is 6:43. I want to tell just to take how to get the unreconciled PJ, unreconciled JSON. Okay. So let me name it as reconciled 1. This is reconciled first stage. You may be seeing only 50% is matching. Why? Because balance 50%, I can see that goods value is okay, invoice number is invoice value is same, but only GST amount is not tallying because of rounding off. Okay, we are rounding in a different way, department is rounding in a different way. So let me show you with the second stage. I will stop. Okay, right click this reconciled 1, I will make a duplicate. Okay, why I am making a duplicate? Because this query should not affect the second query. So previously we have done referencing, now we are using duplication. So right click, make a copy. That means the same step will be used here. Okay, whatever the steps here, the same step. Again make a duplicate, so that one is called unreconciled PJ, another one is called unreconciled JSON. But even then it is only reconciled. Okay, you see that as of now, just by changing the name it will not change. Let me try to modify it. Okay, unreconciled PJ, unreconciled JSON. Now in the first table reconciled is okay. In the second table you select the unreconciled PJ and redo it. If I am clicking again I need not do the 7 by 7. Already it is matched. Okay, only thing is, instead of inner join I will make what? Left anti. Rows only in the first. Now the system says what? The selection excludes 104 records. It is nothing but table minus table. Table arithmetic. Now I am doing what? Table minus this table, that table minus that table. Okay, like that. So now we are making unreconciled JSON. In other words, this is the point. Okay, left anti. So available only in the purchase journal except this 104 records. Here right anti means what? Unreconciled JSON. See the amazing things, sir, how they have done it. So go to this Power Query. Now I am selection excludes 104 records. If I press OK, you can see that 8 columns plus another 8 columns are there. But if I go to the table, it is not available. That's why null. Can you see that it is just like our hash not available? So in VLOOKUP, not available is nothing but what? It is not available there. That's what it is. Now since everything is null, we don't require this JSON. So we can remove this. Now I will be having the same 8 columns. Unreconciled PJ. Now if I come to unreconciled JSON, here also I go to do what? Instead of left anti, now I am making right anti. So if I make right anti, that 104 records are matching, removed. Press OK. Entire purchase journal is null and we are having a full table of JSON. Okay. Now what I have to do? Remove other columns and expand the JSON. Now also I am getting 8 columns. Beautiful, sir. Cutting like a cake, sir. No coding, sir. So now I am having unreconciled PJ, unreconciled JSON. Ready for second stage. So usually in the real life I was doing 5 stages. Okay. Second stage is only GST amount. Third stage is date sometimes. Okay. We are entering in one date, they are entering in another date. That is possible. Then fourth stage is sometimes goods value is also rounding off in a different way. That's why fourth stage. Fifth stage is invoice number. See, sometimes slash, sometimes hyphen they will make. So that will also we can verify. Okay. So let me take the second stage. I will stop. Go to unreconciled PJ. One cycle if I have done, then you will understand. Okay. Unreconciled PJ. Let us again merge query as new. And unreconciled PJ in the top, unreconciled JSON in the bottom. Now I don't want to use the CGST SGST because here you can see, let me try to prove it for you. Value is also not having any paisa. Taxable value also not having any paisa. How come CGST SGST coming as 71 paisa? Not even tallying. So that is government. So they are giving like this. What can we do? As of now we have to accept only. That's why I am selecting date. CGST SGST I am not selecting. All other things are matching. Invoice number, everything is matching. Total, GST number, goods value, and then invoice number, everything is matching. 5 column by 5 column now I am selecting. So here I am selecting invoice date. I am not selecting CGST SGST. Let me select the value, and then the fourth one is GST, and then taxable value, invoice number. Now you can see 60 rows are again matching. So now another 50% is matching. Likewise we cut off first stage, second stage, third stage, fourth stage, like that. So now also I am making inner join. Press OK, sir. Now I am getting the same concept of merge 1. Let us make it as reconciled stage 2. Okay. So I can stop here. Only thing I want to do is why it is not matching. As an auditor mind, it is asking me why it is not matching, whether the deviation is very high. Okay. So that also we can do. Expand the column only the CGST and SGST, S amount, C amount. Without coding, please see that, sir. I am selecting the CGST. CGST I am selecting. Select the C amount. Why it is not matching? Let us find out by adding a column standard subtract. So now no coding, sir. No coding until the last step. We will never code. Okay. Everything is in the button only. So now this is subtraction, 40 paise, 23 paise is not matching. And then likewise SGST also we will select SGST and S amount. Both of them let us select. Again add a column, standard subtraction. Now these two subtractions, let us try to add it as what? Another column as standard addition. Now can you see this is called variance. So now I can say name it as variance. Next month onwards everything will be recalculated. And once I have done it, these two columns I will delete, sir. Subtraction is not required. Okay. So right click, remove. Variance only I am keeping. Now the next step is I want a total of this variance. But here we cannot make a total as a row. Okay. Power query is only for table. Right click, make a reference. Whenever this query is changing, this query will change. Now go to the variance column. Except variance, I don't want anything. Remove other columns. And I want to transform this column. Okay. Add column, not add a column. Transform this column as a sum. Statistics sum. Total variance is 8 rupees 1 paise for 3 months. So this will be also coming as a query. So let us name it as total variance. Next time onwards it will do, sir. Stage 1, what is the variance? Stage 2, what is the variance? All these things we will do. So for a very big company, we do up to 5 or 6 stages, and ultimately 10 to 20 records will not be matching. That only will be reported to the management. Other things, variance, we will be verifying for threshold limit, whether it is according to the limit and all. So I will close the file now. So I will share this file to you. You can go through the steps. File, close and load to. I am not loading any table. What are the tables you want, you can load yourself. Only create connection, press OK. So the only thing you have to do is go to data, get data, data source settings, change the JSON folder, then the entire folder can be used. Okay. Control S, case study 3. So 3 case studies we have done. That's really nice, sir. Thank you for being with me with this much of patience, first of all. So anyway, yes friends, any doubts you can ask. I'll give my phone number. Don't call me at night 1:30. You can send a message, sir. That will be better. Any WhatsApp message will be okay. This is my phone number. Let me make it as text. And this is my email ID. Better. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. No problem. This file itself is having, sir, classroom notes. Okay, I will save it. So you can send a message, sir, anytime. I will try to respond it. Okay. Thank you, friends. Thank you for being with me. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So you may be thinking, I'll go to Chat GPT website, or I will use maybe Excel inside that enterprise edition, something like that. I am not like that, okay? I will easily always see the cheaper version, okay? Which is the cheapest one, but I want to get the entire benefit, okay? For example, I was seeing when I'm running YouTube, actually, sir's YouTube is having no premium, okay? So I have to go to the skip advertisement and all. I have got 500 rupees per year, sir. YouTube premium, we can get for how much? 500 rupees per annum. That's all. One time you pay, no advertisements. Okay? There are so many channels available. Try to get it. Okay. So anyway, try to get it wherever it is cheaper possible. Okay. So now people have created bot for the bot. Chat GPT itself is a bot. Okay. Okay. They have created bot for bot. Okay. Please in the Telegram, please see this. In the Telegram, if I go to Chat GPT, this is Chat GPT 4.0, and let me try to get this my account. Okay. So 4.0, like that, if you are searching, sir, there are so many things. I am doing so many things. Okay, please here I have used artificial intelligence. If you go through my entire Chat GPT questions and answers, you can see that Chat GPT will many times apologize. Okay, please see here. So it is saying like this, you are absolutely right. The macro you provide is much simpler and more efficient than one I have initially suggested. I apologize for not suggesting the simpler method. Something like that will sell. Okay. Many times it will apologize because it is a small bacha. Okay. It is actually now only learning. So from us it is learning. From them it is, from that also we are learning like that. Okay. Now why we have to use Chat GPT? Why we have to not use Chat GPT? Both the things, if you know, that is enough. Okay. Why we should use Chat GPT, friends? Because the things which I cannot ask to others, I can ask to Chat GPT. Example, I'll tell, in a forum, in an open forum, I will be hesitating to ask a question which is silly. Some silly questions we will be not asking. Okay? In the classroom, how I can ask this? People will think about me what? Like that, if you are thinking, that questions can be asked where? Chat GPT. But when to not use Chat GPT? If you don't know the answer, don't ask the Chat GPT. Okay, if you want to ask the question, you should first of all know what? Answer. But the answer, if you know, it will give a better answer. Unless otherwise, see, Chat GPT will give a wrong answer with 100% confidence. That is called digital hallucination. Digital hallucination, because it doesn't know whether it is right or wrong. Okay? So that is why you have to be very clear. Okay, you have to be very clear to get the answer. Maybe Chat GPT 10 when it comes. Now it is only 4.0. When it comes to 10, maybe somehow it may be grown. Okay, so that is why you have to know the answer before asking the question. Okay, unless otherwise you know the answer, don't ask to Chat GPT. Okay, but you can ask any kind of silly question, it will answer in a better way. Okay, so now let me go to Chat GPT. I am going to ask one question. Okay, so create a lambda function. Let me try to zoom it. Okay. So create a Excel lambda function. To extract all the numbers from text. Whatever we have done, I am asking Chat GPT. Okay, all the numbers from a text cell. If I press enter, okay, I think I have connected to internet. Yes. Yes, forming a response. Did it come? Can you see that, sir? Okay. So equal to text join, double quotes, true, if error of mid of, like that is created. You can copy the function and make use of it, okay. So this is actually Gemini 1.5, I think so, not GPT-4. Let me try to convert to GPT-4, okay. So you click this menu, this is actually Telegram, click the menu, I can go to Chat GPT 4 version now, okay. They are asking to Chat GPT 4 because 4 is somewhat learnt until, can you see that? So it is giving a VBA coding. It is giving a VBA coding. Okay. Number 2 words, 1 to 30, like that. Anyway, how to convert to Excel, lambda. The same thing, let me ask like this. Give me the same coding. Same code above in Python. In Python. So now it will give me what? Same coding in Python. See? You can copy that and work with Python also. Certainly. Here is the equivalent Python code. So, like that we can ask anything. Okay, I have asked many times, please see that these are all my Chat GPT codes. I have created songs, I have created images, okay, and I have created Python. See, can you see this future value of the money? So many things, chit funds, whether I can go to the chit fund or not, all these questions we can ask. So many questions, sir, we can ask. Income tax notice also we can give and then do it. Okay. So can you see this? I have asked Excel Power Query also, Power Query script. So this was the question I was asking. That is there. Let me show you. This is what you are asking. So there was an add-in called Chat GPT add-in. But that Copilot, okay, Copilot is to be paid version of Copilot is available. So Copilot is also $20 per month. Okay. Copilot. Copilot is also using what? Chat GPT only. So that's why I have not paid. Instead of paying $20, we can ask the same thing to the Chat GPT and put the formula there. That's what I was using. But this Microsoft Copilot, what will they do is, if you are having data, you can analyze online. Okay, so that is one advantage you will be having. Okay, Microsoft Copilot, you have to pay for it actually. Copilot.microsoft.com, you go to buy. So $20 per month. Here also I can ask, but this is also like Chat GPT only. I am using in personally I am using only this Telegram, sir, so that it is very much useful for me. Just by paying 700 rupees per month, I am enjoying a lot. That's what I want to do. Until now, Microsoft Copilot is not that much matured. So data also I don't want to send to our own data. I don't want to send to ChatGPT as of now. But anyway, so today the LLM concept is coming, large language models. Okay, so these large language models, we can use our own ChatGPT. For example, this is coming up 1 or 2 years. You will be having your own ChatGPT in your own system, because I don't want to send my message to somebody else. My data, 20 years data, my own company is having, my own company, my own LLM. So the data will be learnt here itself. And any question you can ask that Chat GPT, your own company, your own data, the data will never go outside. So that is the way of doing it. Maybe 1 or 2 years it will be coming. Every company, because every company is not ready to give the data to Chat GPT. Because it will go to Microsoft server and then Chat GPT, then again it will come back as an analysis. I don't want to give my data to anyone for any case. Okay? So that is why people are resisting to give the data. But ChatGPT they are using, even I have seen many companies, they are not even allowing you to do the ChatGPT. But outside that we can use, not inside the Copilot. Okay? That's what. Any doubts, sir? Please ask. Okay? Better to use from outside. Okay? That is the thing. I have created so many macros to send a message. So all these are learnt by using AI only. Okay? Yes, sir.
My sincere thanks to your exceptional presentation on office automation. Your insights and expertise made a significant impact, and we are grateful for your valuable contribution. I request everyone to give CA Ratnagiri sir a standing ovation for giving us such informative session for such a long time. Sir, hats off to your energy. Even after traveling such a long distance, you are able to give lecture for more than around 5-6 hours. Thank you, sir.
Usually I give 12 hours.
I thank Davanagere CP Study Chapter for conducting this useful workshop. I thank CA Jaksha for introducing speaker. Special thanks to CA Akshay Kumar sir, CA Raju Mahendrakar sir, CA Nitish Jain sir for coordinating this program. I would like to thank all the fellow chartered accountants and all the participants on behalf of Davanagere CP Study Chapter of SIRC of ICAI. I would like to extend a special thanks to our members and participants who traveled all the way from Shimoga, Kottur, Shiradakoppa, Haveri, Harapanahalli, Chitradurga, Ranebennur, Byadgi to attend this workshop. Lastly, I thank Davanagere CP Study Chapter for giving me this opportunity. Now, I request everyone kindly play the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय